Welcome back to Gills Arena, presented by Underdog. Whoop, 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 whoop. Yeah, yeah, bing bong, yeah.
Facts. Actual factuals on here, son. Actual factuals all day, son. You smell it?
It smells like croissants in here. Y'all smoking
Yeah,
Wemby pack?
Yeah.
It was a Wemby pack? Okay.
A little tea.
Okay. But this is Gills Arena, presented by Underdog. Whoop, whoop. I'm merely an award-winning host, Josiah Johnson. We're joined by NBA champion of the world, Swaggy P, Nick Young in the building.
Yeah. Honorary New York Knick.
Honorary New York Knick, Knicks in 5.
Tell me about it.
See the next to Swaggy and representing Tough Crowd. Tough Crowd Golf, Tough Crowd University, and the Card Carrying Country Club member. We got Mr. B, Brandon Jennings.
Facts.
We'll be looking summer ready.
On this side of the couch, we got the distinguished gentleman from Oak Cliff, former #1 pick, Kenyon Martin, back here with us.
What's happening, man?
Last but not least, the man they call Cemetery Larry, NCAA champion of the world, Dr. Rashad McCants, PhD. It's a little light.
That was easy.
It's a little light in the arena right now.
Easy.
Little light in here. There's a seat missing.
Keep talking while I'm doing my shit, man.
Sorry,
you just lost respect, huh?
I'm sorry, I didn't know it was going to go all three.
You got some other shit going on, huh?
You like a ghost, man.
Do it again,
All
do it
right,
again.
man.
Like a
Do it
ghost.
again.
You're not
Let's
here.
see what we on, man.
Do it again.
All right.
I didn't know it was going to be all three. Dr. McCants.
Appreciate that.
And a ball. It's a little light here in the arena. Where's Skip at?
Oh.
That's a
Got a back.
XLT body bag.
Kind of heavy, yeah.
Kind of heavy.
It's kind of heavy. Don't tell anybody, but I have the remains of an alien in here. I talked to the people at NASA, and they said they're going to try to get it back to wherever it came from, but I'm just going to give you a little glimpse of this poor creature right now.
Punch him in the face. Tell him, welcome to Earth, Skip.
Poor creature. Poor thing. I don't know what happened. Maybe Rashad can give it a proper earth burial. I don't know.
Birth burial.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, Knicks.
Hey. What up, Skip? What up?
What up, baby?
You're the man.
Yeah.
You're the man.
Where all my New York Knicks at?
Hey.
Jalen Brunson from the belt to ass. Wemby ever, we ain't worry about that.
Good song, Swaggy.
You like that,
Okay.
right?
That's hard. Why don't you stand up and twerk too, nigga?
Sing the song like
Might as
I
well. That was
Well,
Win that chip. Win that chip.
I want him to start.
Win that chip. Win that chip. Win that.
well.
A little hurt today. Look.
We got a lot to get
Got
into.
back from New York, nigga. What you talking about?
You was out
You
there.
went fast.
Yeah, I do.
Concrete jungle, where
I
dreams
like
are made
how the
of.
Spurs went. Yeah.
Oh, we got a lot to discuss. Here's what's cracking in Gills Arena today. The Knicks delivered another comeback in Game 5 to get the gentleman sweep, take home their first chip since 1973. Did we just witness one of the greatest playoff runs in NBA history? New York, now the 8th different team to win the chip in the last 8 seasons. But should the Knicks run it back with this squad next year? And the Spurs reached their first final since 2014. What changes does San Antonio need to make if they want to get over the hump next season? But before we get into all that, as always, this show is brought to you by Underdog. Underdog's available in most states, including Texas, California, and Florida. New customers get $50 in bonus entries when they play just $5. To get started, just use code GIL when you sign up, and it'll load instantly. Underdog, make picks, win money with code ARENA. And if you can't watch this show live with us on YouTube, we got audio versions available on Apple, Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts. So let's get off to the biggest story of the weekend. I know you guys are all ready to do it. Spurs blew a 29-point lead in Game 4 as the Knicks outscored them 58-30 in the second half, with OG Anunoby's tip-in with 1.2 seconds left, lifting New York to a 3-1 series lead, heading back to San Antonio for Game 5. It was the biggest comeback in NBA Finals history, and the Knicks' 5th win when being down 20-plus points in the past 2 playoffs. San Antonio had their backs against the wall, but Wemby's confidence in his squad was unwavering. with the French phenom saying, everybody knows we're going to do it. He was just talking about the Spurs. What are you supposed to say? We're about to get smoked. He was asked that if he thought the Spurs still believed they can win the series. San Antonio put up a fight at their crib, even though the arena was overtaken by a sea of orange and blue. But Jalen Brunson delivered another historic performance to prove to the basketball world that a little guard could lead his squad to the chip. Let's take a look at the highlights if we can, please.
Extra pass, Wemby running the floor, throws it down.
So for the fifth straight game, the Spurs dominated the first quarter, becoming the first team in the play-by-play era to lead 5 finals games by double digits in that first quarter. Wemby and Dylan Harper combined for 13 points in the first frame, with the alien also coming through with 3 of his 5 blocks. Jalen Brunson, OG Anunoby scored all 13 of New York's points, going to combine 4 for 11 from the field. The rest of the Knicks were 0 for 11 in the first frame as New York missed 16 of their first 18 shots. Spurs led by as much as 16 in the second quarter before falling victim to yet another Knicks rally. 22-9 run late in the second quarter got New York within 3. But Devin Vassell got a bucket before the half ended to give San Antonio a 42-37 lead at the break. The 79 combined points in the first half were the lowest in a finals game since Game 7 of Lakers-Celtics back in 2010, and the 31.8 combined shooting percentage was the lowest in the first half of a finals game in the play-by-play era. So both teams found their offense in the third quarter, combining for 58 points, with the Spurs going on an 11-2 run early in the third frame to increase their lead to 12. But like these Knicks have done, they battled back. Spurs won another run to increase their lead to 15 with a little over 3 minutes remaining in the quarter. But New York ended the third quarter with a 12-4 run to get to within 7 heading into that final frame. So Spurs had 4 players in double figures, led by Dylan Harper, who came through with 25 points on 10 of 19 shooting off the bench. Wemby put up 19 points, 14 boards, and 5 blocks, but was 7 of 19 from the field, 1 for 6 from different distance. And Julian Champagnie and Devin Vassell combined for 26 points. De'Aaron Fox and Stephon Castle struggled in this one. Fox had just 7 points and 5 assists on 3 of 15 shooting. Castle finished with 6 points on 1 of 10 shooting. You see Josh Hart out here doing it. The Nova Knicks doing their thing. Knicks trailed by as much as 10 in the fourth quarter until Jalen Brunson proved once again why he's not only the king of New York, but the king of the fourth quarter. The Knicks captain scored 15 of his 45 points in the final period, setting the Knicks finals record, tying Michael Jordan for the most points in a series-clinching finals road win. Mikal Bridges added 14 on 5 of 10 shooting. Josh Hart had 13 and 11 boards. Nova Knicks combined for 72 of the team's 94 points. OG Anunoby had 11 and 8 boards. And Cat finished with just 2 points and 10 rebounds before fouling out of the game. New York went on a 15-2 run to take control of the game, with Brunson scoring 13 straight in that stretch. Then, after Dylan Harper tied the game up, the captain came through with a floater. And then with the Knicks up 2, Dylan Harper had a chance to tie the game. Smoked the layup like Josh Hart did earlier in the series. Knicks were still up 2. With 11 seconds remaining, almost got the turnover. Mikal Bridges got to the line, made 1 or 2 free throws. They got the offensive rebound. Then OG went back to the line to put them up 4. Sealing the win for the New York Knickerbockers. Knickerbocker, please. Their first championship since 1973. Knicks improved to 4-0 in closeout games this postseason, winning them all on the road. So the Knicks captain was overcome with emotion after ending New York's championship drought while taking home his first Finals MVP.
You're a champion. What is this moment feeling like to you?
Holy shit.
Take your time. Take your time. Waited a long time for this.
I got no words. Everything I ever dreamed of.
Just, you're obviously feeling a lot of emotions. Can you tell me just what you're feeling?
I don't know what I'm feeling. I'm just like, I'm in awe. I don't know. Whenever someone counters us out, we find a way to come back and do something about it. My confidence comes to my work ethic. Every time I got the ball, all I can think about is all the hours in the summer for every summer I had since I ever could remember making this a reality. So whenever I had the ball, I'm just thinking about just me alone in the gym.
And you got to.
So with their first chip since 1973, the Knicks snapped the longest drought between titles for any team in NBA history. Swaggy, we'll start with you.
You talking to me today?
I see the money crown. I see the Brunson and Anobi jersey.
Yeah, you know, see, looking at that, like, this is biblical right here, man. This is going down in the Bible, the next testimony, next testament.
The Book of Brunson.
The Book of Brunson.
Okay.
It's like David and Goliath. This 5'11" beats the 8-footer with a rock, baby.
Little rock.
You know, but it's a ball. Brunson is right now the most important player in basketball right now, bringing the championship to New York. Haven't been done. This is one of the best finals I've seen in a while. You got to give it up to the whole team. Nobody thought they was gonna win coming into this series. The Vegas had the Spurs favorite, but I'm on my McCants stuff. I picked the Spurs. It was my team. I mean, I picked the New York. It was my team. Only I seen it.
The Knicks were your team. So.
Yeah, Knicks in 6, but they won in 5. You know, the Knicks did something magical. They lost, 3 games the whole playoffs?
16-3 this postseason.
Yeah. One of the best performances we've seen, one of the most exciting games we've seen in Game 4, come back 29. OG tip in, you know. You got to give it up to the Knicks for what they did. I told you, they all deserve, that starting 5 deserve a statue. Together.
There's a starting 5 now.
Yeah, Brunson deserves a statue everywhere in New York. But
all 5 boroughs.
All five boroughs, yeah. Okay. But they all deserve like a statue. They did something people haven't seen in a while. And for New York, you know what that means. The seating got burned down almost. So
a lot of stabbings.
People been waiting for it. So yeah, shout out to New York.
All right, Mr. B, let's shift over to you, a former New York Knick. What are your biggest takeaways from the Knicks' Game 5 win to take home their first chip since 1973?
Shout out Mike Brown for everything that he's done this year for the team. I saw him in Vegas last summer and, you know, was happy for him for getting the job, and I knew he would do big things, but also just the Knicks in general. You know, last year when they lost, they went to the club. They had a sign that said they would be the champs coming up next year, and they manifested, and it happened. Shout out Cat. You know, I know it was a tough little stretch during the season after winning the cup, but they were able to fight through it. And as a championship team, you know, you go through things during the season, but to be able to make the adjustments, to be able to stick with the game plan, Jalen Brunson has proven that a short guard can win an NBA championship since Isaiah Thomas. OG, he played unbelievable. Josh Hart, you know, he had his guys that he had in college, you know, on the same road with him for NBA Finals. So it's a beautiful thing to watch.
Yeah, stuff like that don't happen.
No, not at all. So you know, for the city of New York, you know, I'm happy for them, and I'm just happy for that team. You know, they fought through it all, man. So that's all I can say on that.
All right, let's shift over this side to the couch to another former New York Knick, the distinguished gentleman from Oak Cliff, Kenyon Martin. Biggest takeaways from the Knicks getting their first championship in 53 years.
No, they willed it. The New York Knicks willed it. Their leader, Jalen Brunson, has been that size for a long time. He's been looked over because of his height and size for a long time. So the team took on that identity, I think, that underdog's mentality. And to only lose 3 games throughout the playoffs, do it in the fashion that you do, come back each game double digits, says a lot about you as a team, says a lot about your leader, and Jalen Brunson. He's a winner. He's a winner. And this, the people of New York deserve it. It's been a long time. It was an exciting game, exciting series. You saw a team that, in the Spurs, that youth showed itself. It reared its ugly head in this series, right? But that's a testament to the way the Knicks didn't stop, didn't quit, didn't waver in their approach. No matter the score, no matter what the situation was, they didn't waver. That's how you were able to come back from double digits in each game. But like I said, it was a bad trend, but they overcame it, right? But yeah, no, it's a good thing, man. The first one since '73. I think it's awesome for the Knicks, awesome for the city. And once again, to reiterate what Brandon said, shout out to Mike Brown, man, for being the one to get it done. You know, for being the one to come into that situation of all the turmoil that's happened over the years, the carousel of coaches that's been in and out of there. For Mike Brown to be the one to right that ship speaks volume to him, his basketball savvy, his basketball IQ. And yeah, so and for them guys to buy in to what he was preaching speaks volume to him as a coach. So shout out to him and his whole coaching staff. It was a great win, and looking forward to what's next.
Mike Brown got swept by the Spurs with the Cavs 2007, comes back 2026, hits the Knicks.
Redemption.
Hits the Spurs the gentleman sweep with the Knicks.
Yeah.
Good times. Let's shift over to you, Dr. McCants. You were rolling with the Knicks, predicted the Knicks Spurs final.
Please don't say that.
Excuse me.
No.
No. Until an unfortunate incident at the NBA Cup, an alleged thumb in the booty. Shifted. You went all in on Wemby. What are your biggest takeaways from this Game 5 win over the Spurs, a gentleman's sweep to get their first chip since 1973?
Nothing but praise. You know, you can't do nothing but give the Knicks the credit that is due to them for all the years that they've been mercilessly ridiculed for not being able to get back to where the city wants them to be, and the delusional fans that was out there praising Knicks and trying to get the Knicks to get back to where they are, they're now not delusional anymore. Stephen A. Smith now has a reason to cheer, and Josh Smith has a reason to cheer, and all the New York fans over the years, from Cam to Mace to Fat Joe to all of the Knicks celebrities and all of that. Everything is beautiful for New York right now. And you got to give credit where credit is due. Jalen Brunson, like I've been saying for the last 2 years, is a champion. He knows what to do, how to do it, get it done. And I think the biggest credit to me is William Wesley, Leon Rose, going in and making the decision to get a new coach that actually transitioned the team, who was a championship caliber team the year they lost. Unfortunately, you know, guys went down and they weren't able to beat the Pacers. And seeing that they changed coaches and got back to the same position to take it over the top is amazing. So credit the executives for making that hard decision, and even going to get rid of Julius Randle and get Cat. That was a big move. So much praise to all of the New York Knicks, from Mitchell Robinson to Landry Shamet to what's the European kid, Kolik, that played good during the season. When guys were down, Shamet was down. There's so many different moving parts to that championship team, and you got to give credit where credit is due, and got to do that. You know, even though they were down and seemed to be in trouble most of the series, but they was always ready to rally back. And that's what an experienced team does. So congratulations to the New York Knicks. Congratulations. I'm not gonna take no credit for being right again. So
I don't think you can.
Yeah. I think you're in that bad.
I don't think you can take credit for this.
Packed up.
Yeah, you can't take credit for this one.
yeah, I'm pretty
Nah.
You did.
Ain't no haters gonna allow me to take credit
yeah.
for it, because they teams lost early. All they teams lost early. They had to watch
you
me
did.
celebrate. Y'all still gonna watch. It don't matter what you say.
You did.
It don't matter what you do.
Where your dirt?
7 months ago, I got the
You
video
didn't bring the
still.
dirt.
So it don't matter.
The holy dirt.
Don't matter. Go ahead.
I got the video of the embryo of the alien that you brought in here.
Yeah.
Lean
Right?
embryo.
Because we beat your team. That's why the only reason I bought it. Just because your team is no longer
You did
part of
do
the
that.
equation. That's it.
Yeah.
Let's shift over to you, Skip. What biggest takeaways from the Knicks winning this championship, 5 games in San Antonio?
So I've been covering the league that you all played in at such a high level for a long minute. I've been covering the NBA and the finals going back to the late 1970s is how far back I go. And I have never, ever seen anything like this Knicks team. I have never seen anything like the leader of this team. And I do like your David Goliath metaphor. That's what happened with a slingshot and a basketball.
Right.
He felled this poor creature that's in this bag, and he was by far the shortest man on the floor. And you said 5'11". I'm not sure he's more than 5'11". I'm not. But boy, he plays big when it's time.
Yeah.
And he kept down the stretch of all 5 games outplaying by far the tallest man on the floor every single way possible. And I do want to congratulate publicly my brother Stephen A. and our producer Rob, who's lifelong diehard Knicks, and my wife Ernestine, who grew up in New York City, and she's lifelong diehard Knicks.
Well, New York City, goddamn.
And I've never seen any of those folks any happier than they were on Saturday night because they just couldn't believe it happened. And I get it, because even as I speak right now, it's still hard to believe how it happened the way it happened. The Knicks were down 2-1 to the Atlanta Hawks, and some deep switch got flipped, and the script got flipped on its head, and they took off through the East. And I know it was just the East, and we can all be skeptical of the competition in the East, but they rampaged over that competition. They won 3 straight playoff series in the East with a road closeout game in which they averaged winning by 39 points in those 3 closeouts on the road. And then they set for the whole playoffs, that they didn't just set it, they obliterated the point differential record for the history of the NBA playoff runs. That they went by 53 points. They were plus 283 over their whole playoff run, and Golden State in 2017 was plus 250. So they shattered that record by 53 points. But then we get to the finals, and as you guys well know, I love what Jalen Brunson said after the game. It's like every game started at 8:30 and we didn't show up until 9 o'clock. And that's exactly what, and it almost started to feel like they were just toying with them. Yeah. Like, well, they can do this. The Spurs set the all-time finals and playoff record for first quarter point differential. So they were I kept saying, they're the fastest starting team I've ever seen in all my years covering playoffs. And the Knicks are like, and watch this. And the Knicks outscored them by 26 points in the 5 fourth quarters. And then just a quick look at the closeout game 5. This is in San Antonio, where there's no way that the Spurs are going to lose 3 finals games at home. There's no way. And they're favored by 5.5, as they should have been. And somehow the Knicks win their 9th straight road playoff game to eclipse the record of the 0-1 Los Angeles Lakers of Shaq and Kobe, of course, of 8 straight road playoff wins. They win their 9th. But here's how they do it. What if I told you going into the game that in a potential closeout game, that the New York Knicks were going to score their season low 37 points in the first half? They scored 37 in the first half. It's impossibly wrong and bad. You can't do that. And they shrug, and here they come. And what if I told you that Karl Anthony Towns, and I'm sure we're going to have a lot of discussion about him and whether he should be a Knick going forward, he scores 2 points in game 5. Shoots 1 of 7 from the floor, misses both his 3-point shots. That's all you get. What if I told you going in, that's all you're going to get from Cat? You'd say, oh, they're cooked, right? They're going to get blown out. What if I told you that the all-time hero of Game 4, OG Anunoby, what if I told you that he could muster up only 11 points in Game 5 on 3 of 11 shooting and 1 of 5 from 3? What if I told you that the second and third best New York Knicks didn't show up for Game 5? You'd say, good night and good luck going forward, because you're going to have to go home and try to figure these guys out at Madison Square Garden to avoid having to come back for a Game 7. And the littlest guy on the floor said, no, I got you. And after all this narrative about how, they flipped the script and now Cat's distributing, remember after they fell behind 2-1 against Atlanta, and Jalen's going to pass the ball more and he's not going to have such high usage rate. In the finals, it just degenerated into, you do it. You do it. And he scores 45 points, which is Jordan-esque. And I was there that night in Utah in a closeout Game 6 when Jordan scored 45 and nobody else scored he scored more than half their points for the Bulls that night at Utah. This is the same thing. The little man scores 45 and he scores 15 in the fourth? That's impossible against Stephon Castle and Dylan Harper and all their defenders that they're throwing at him right and left, playing football with him. And he said, no, I got you. He scores 15. And then finally, this is just so vintage Knicks to me. What if I told you going in, it's going to be a close game down the stretch, and the Knicks are going to miss 4 free throws in the last 26 seconds? What would you tell me? You'd say, good luck, good night, right?
Yeah.
And they just kept saying, no, we're okay. We're okay. We got this. We'll just make all the other plays that we have to make to close this deal. And when it ended, after it drove me out of my mind that they're missing free throws, I just hate to see late missed free throws.
Yeah.
And this poor creature missed his share, didn't he? Whew. Man.
Missed a lot.
But the point is, the Knicks missed 4 in the last 26 seconds, and you think, oh, good luck, man. Right? No.
Nah.
They're the champions.
They're the champs. Yeah.
And then fittingly, it all concluded with Victor Wembanyama just walking right off the floor, no handshake.
Oh.
Okay. And that summed it up for me.
Big baby.
Thank you very much.
That's why he in the bag.
He's French.
Cry baby.
Crybaby.
8-foot cry baby.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk tons of Spurs. We're going to talk tons of Spurs in a moment.
Crybaby
But let's salute the champions. First, let's uplift the Knicks. Let's be uplifting and positive here on this glorious Monday. Brunson Monday here in the arena. So Jalen Brunson became the first guard 6'2" or shorter to take home Finals MVP since Steph Curry, just the 4th all time. Averaged 33 points, 5 assists, 4 rebounds in the Finals, putting up 30 or more in 4 of the 5 games. Skip, like you mentioned, franchise record 45-piece in the series, clinching Game 5 road win. So, Mr. B, we'll start with you. What statement did Jalen Brunson make this postseason?
That you can win with a small guard. And Becky Hammon's statement wasn't true at all. And it's good for the game. I mean,
By the way, how tall are you? 6'1"-ish?
Yeah, 6'1", 6 foot, yeah. Jalen
So
Brunson.
you can appreciate this.
Yes,
right?
yes, oh yeah. Yeah, this is what we thought AI was going to do. When AI went up against the Lakers, he had his chance to do it.
Well, he did it once.
Yeah.
Did one game, right?
Yeah, came up short, but yeah, no, this is big. This is huge. I mean, to Kenyon's point, he's been the underdog. Nobody really respected. He took a pay cut for his team so they can go get better players, and look how it all came back to repay him. So, salute to him, and this is a great moment for small guards.
So it took $113 million less than he could have when he signed that extension. Likely will get that back in the next couple of years. I think that was the game plan to do it. But like you mentioned, to be able to get that roster, to be able to allow OG Cat, Mikal Bridges, everybody else to join the squad. But Kenyon, let's shift over to you. When you look at Jalen Brunson and what he was able to do, said he ignored the noise from the critics, never listened to it. Obviously, Becky Hammon, amongst others, saying that a small guard couldn't be the man to get a chip.
First and foremost, why would he pay attention to anything Becky Hammon has to say? Let's start there, right? Let her stick on that side of the basketball. I'm dead ass. Like, why would he pay attention to anything she has to say?
Yeah.
Like, who cares what Becky Hammon has to say about Jalen?
She was Pop's first assistant for
So I don't
a good
care.
while.
I could care less. Don't get me started on that skill.
Is Greg gonna have to Popovich?
Listen, don't get me started.
Wasn't nice?
Yeah, but
Yeah, no.
Here it's Monday. We kind of want to get you started.
No, trust me. There are plenty of other people that could have been sitting in that seat. Let's start there. But to Jalen Brunson's credit, kept his eye on the prize, right? Didn't waver. Second round pick, was overlooked. Yeah, he's the heart of a champion, man. He's won at every level. You don't learn how to win high school and college and not carry that over to the National Basketball Association. You just need the right situation, need the right people to believe in him, needed the right makeup of guys around him. They went and did that and added 2 of his college teammates that they won together. That goes a long way. And buying into what we need to do. And I think he's the head of that. He's the driving factor, like I said before. I mean, it was good to see as a basketball fan, right? Not for someone who played in the NBA, but as a basketball fan, the way that Jalen Brunson went about that, right? Every fourth quarter, put the team on his back and was like, I refuse to let us lose. And we've seen some of the greats in this game do that before. And this performance, this playoffs was that. This finals was that. From the first game looking like he got injured early in game 1 to this type of performance, man, it was historic, right? Close out game, 45 points. The rest of the team has 49. So that's huge, man, to show up in those moments and to will your team. Yeah, that's what special sports moments are made of, and this was that.
Swaggy, let's shift over to you. Former NBA champion. NBA champion just like Jalen Brunson. Championship experience.
Yeah, shout out to JC too, Jordan Clarkson. Good friend winning the championship. But Brunson did something kids dream of, like the win in college, the win in the NBA with your homies and your dad on the coaching staff. Like, this type of stuff you can't make up. And for him, he has his own city now. Like, it's only a couple people that could say they own a whole state or city or something. Jordan, Kobe, Steph, Brunson, LeBron in Cleveland, but yeah, in New York right now, you can't tell nobody. Brunson is bigger than Jordan to some people in New York for what he's did. And that's all you could ask for. As a kid growing up, shit, man, this is a dream come true to be 5, to be relatable to people that's, everybody not 6 foot something. Everybody not 7 foot. And a guy that's 5'11", 6 feet coming through, destroying the NBA like he did and going up against somebody that's 7'5", that people makes the face of the league, and you get it done. So right now, Brunson is the king right now.
Nick, you played with Steph. Is he a full 6'3"? He's listed at 6'3". Does he play that big? Does he stand that big next to you?
Steph is actually, I feel like he's a legit 6'3".
Okay. Yeah, he is.
Yeah, for sure. He's taller than what people think.
Okay.
They're listed at 6'2", though, Skip.
6'2"?
Yeah, but it looks...
We saw him in person, remember?
Yeah.
He's taller than, I ain't gonna lie. He's taller than.
Light-skinned excellence.
Yeah. But he did it in fashion where it wasn't all threes. He wasn't out there on the three-point line. He's taking guys to the hole, floaters, mid-range. Look very old school right there. It wasn't your typical shooting all threes and half-court shots. He got it done with the way he got it done, and that's what kids could relate to, too. So shout out to Brunson, for real. Doing it with your pops, that's like a dream come true.
Look just like his daddy. Let's shift over to you, Rashad. Looking at what Jalen Brunson was able to do, dispel the narrative that a small guard couldn't lead his team to a championship. Like a lot of pundits out there felt the same way. Obviously, at that point, the Knicks were a different team. They bolstered, they strengthened, but Brunson still won the heart of this squad. What statement did he make in this playoffs?
That even guys who play the game get it wrong. A lot of people got it wrong, especially when it come to him. And I think the storyline I want to really push is him and his dad. Rick Brunson, Jalen Brunson, storyline of kind of how the movie He Got Game, how the dad was pushing the son to be great, But this is a storyline where the dad is actually on the bench, keeping him and his head intact into the game. And what I think about between the two of them is the film sessions after the game, the film sessions before the game, the call of let's go get some shots up, let's go talk about these scenarios. Where's your mind at when they run this scheme against you? What are you looking at when, they're double teaming you in this position? Rick Brunson has been there. He has really molded Jalen into a professional athlete. And when you have a father figure like that can actually go out of his way to make sure that he stays in your life during the best moments of your life and then take you all the way to the promised land and make sure that staying on the coaching staff was priority one and making sure that his son understands that he's not going to be in his way, but we're going to work and we're going to get it done and we're going to make sure that we ride this ship as a point guard, as a traditional point guard. And when I say that in regards to how he plays the game, he takes advantages of situations. And you can't ask for a point guard to do much more than that, especially when you can score and you can score when you want to, but you can also in one series take time off to get your teammates involved and get them in their lather going and then dominate in the fourth quarter when you need to. I think that's what traditional point guards have always done when they need to do it. And he's always done it, averaging 32 in the finals. It's unheard of for a point guard. So him and his dad definitely have to get credit for crafting the mastermind of knowing what to do, where to do it, how to do it, the timing of it all, and keeping the guys together. I think the noise, when people talk about noise and did you hear this, did you hear that? It's like, man, get the noise out of there. Regardless of what's being said, we have to do what we have to do. We have to get it done. And I think the tears at the end for him is just getting it done. It's not thinking that people would believe he could get it done as the leader. Being able to take it over the top like that is just, it's real nostalgia for New York fans. They're going to remember this forever. And revenge is bittersweet for sure. So, again, congratulations to the Knicks, but for sure, congratulations to Rick and Jalen Brunson for sure.
Skip, covered a lot of basketball in your time. When you look at what Jalen Brunson was able to do this postseason, what's your reaction to it?
You know, when this little man completely won me over mid-fourth quarter the other night, Game 5, he attacks the alien in the lane and takes him all the way to the bucket and shields him, and he's left-handed and he shoots it right-handed up off the glass and makes it. And I'm like, what? You did that to that? It's impossible. And what's that?
He almost made him fall, too.
He did.
Yeah.
So, look, I am a fan of this Thunder team. I was born and raised in Oklahoma City, but I'm going to go this far right here, right now. As much as I like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and as much as I believe that he deserved a second straight MVP, Jalen Brunson completely outplayed SGA against the Spurs. If you look at the numbers, completely and utterly made him look silly is what he made him look like. Because I'm just looking at the fourth quarter numbers. Jalen Brunson against the Spurs in 5 games made 19 of 37 shots. That's 51%. And they're hounding him and dogging him and footballing him just like they did SGA. SGA in the 7 games in the fourth quarters against the Spurs made only 8 of 29 shots. That's 28%. He was 0 of 8 from 3. Jalen doesn't shoot a lot of threes, to your point, but he made 3 of 7 in the 5 fourth quarters, which was, they seem timely to me. They seem big. Like the 3 that he made were just psychological crushers for the Spurs. And I don't think SGA is a flopper. He will exaggerate fouls that should be called, but he will exaggerate them by going down. We can argue this all day and all night.
That's called flopping. Skip.
Okay, no, it's
okay, you
not.
can word it differently.
It's called genius.
Flopping.
Wemby.
We call it flopping.
Okay. But little Jalen does not flop. Little Jalen does not complain. Little Jalen was getting no calls in this whole series because this creature is the most overprotected player in the NBA. And it went all the way to the flagrant that should have been called on the three-point shot where he slides his giant foot underneath. It's the Zaza cheap shot play on Kawhi
cheap shot.
And he didn't even get that call because that would have disqualified Wemby for potential Game 6 back at the Garden. And because Jalen Brunson doesn't have a lot to say off the court, he's not entertaining in his media sessions, or there's no narrative to it, there's no edge to it. There's nothing we can grab hold of and say, oh, he does that, he's fun to, I can't wait for his post game. Yeah, you can wait because he's just not going to say anything.
Solid podcast though, Skip. Solid podcaster.
Okay, you know what? I haven't checked it out, so that's a fair
roommates.
That's a fair point. Yeah, good point. Touche. But the package of it is not wildly entertaining. Yeah. It just works. And what he proved to me in this series is he is the best player in the National Basketball Association right here, right now. I mean, he just showed you. He did it. He did that against that team and that guy. That's. For sure. I give it up, man. You got to say here. You earned best player in the league status, and you earned better than SGA status with those 5 fourth quarters that you played against 7'6". That's what happened. So congratulations to him.
I'm with that. I say most important person in basketball right now.
Yeah.
Face of the league.
Important is a good word. He is. That's what he is.
He's the
face of the league,
Face of the league.
He's the face of the league.
Yeah, he should be the face of the league.
He got New York behind him too. So biggest market, one of them.
Did have grown men in New York saying some outlandish things to those that have seen the social.
He beat the youngest. He did beat the youngest team.
You just say shit.
Is he 6'5", 6'8", they would be saying he's next Michael Jordan right now.
I mean, he did beat the youngest team ever to get to the finals.
But everybody else didn't. Shea did it.
Mug everywhere next year for y'all.
Shea did it.
Get ready.
Shea did it.
Huh?
He
Ant did it.
In that market.
Who else?
Ant didn't.
What, didn't do what?
Boston didn't
So
win.
is the face of the league gonna change every year?
You saying he beat the youngest team,
I think
but
it's
the other
I don't think it's one guy. I don't think
Me
the face.
neither.
I don't
Me neither.
think the face of the
I don't think it's one
NBA
guy
is
either.
one guy now.
No.
I think it's multiple guys. I think it's
He got to get a
these a lot. It's a lot of young,
But he turned it.
really
You
good
think he can't get a
basketball
signature
players
shoot?
that's pushing the narrative.
Oh, my bad.
Are you good?
But you think Brunson can't get a signature?
No, I didn't say he couldn't.
He didn't.
I mean,
He turned it down.
A signature 10.
So allegedly he turned it down so he can wear Kobe still. So allegedly he turned it down. So like I think he could have been had one.
Yeah, I'm about to say in New York.
I mean,
doing what he's doing.
but the face of the league, though.
Everybody in New York will have that shoe
I
right
don't
now.
think he could have been had one. He don't need
Anybody.
The face of the league, you do need a signature.
No, you don't.
Nah.
Not if you wearing those shoes.
Because I wasn't wearing Steph's.
I'm saying not if he getting his P's.
You wasn't wearing stuff. You wasn't wearing stuff, but people were wearing
Them
stuff.
Brunson's
he
Kobe
getting
sell out.
Kobe's made and all that. I think it's the same. I don't think he
Yeah,
need his signature shoe.
So you got
If he's on, so just hear me out. If Nike put him on Kobe commercials with them shoes on, this, that, and the third, you think that ain't good enough? I don't think he need a signature shoe.
Yeah, long as it's
Because he playing that
And
city.
do say Brunson.
The rest of them dudes do. He playing that city.
Yeah.
So
That's what I'm saying.
like them smaller Giannis, Milwaukee, Shea, OKC, Steph. Now I'm saying like
It's New York.
that's New York City.
So he doesn't need them.
Ant, Minnesota.
He got his shoe though.
What does it mean to be the face of the league?
There's multiple guys, man.
What does it mean?
I'm glad
The face, you're the best player in the league?
No, the face of the league is who,
right?
it's who they market globally. Like those are faces of the league. Who they choose to market globally.
Okay, so they haven't done it with
What does it mean?
It means endorsements globally. It means a worldwide web.
You
that
seen
this
how
thing
many
is
people
in,
watch
that
this
you are
finals?
in now.
So is it money? Is it
all of
influence?
it.
Everything,
All of it.
everything.
Okay,
All
so it's
of
not important to the actual basketball aspect.
well, I mean, you got to deliver on the
In
court.
your brain, no, but everybody else, yeah.
So in
Like-
my brain, okay, we're going to the cheap shots.
No, I'm just saying,
Okay.
it is. If
I'm
everybody
asking
else-
a question.
For everybody else, basketball is included in it.
It got
Basketball is not excluded. You got to be really good at basketball.
But everybody else is not in here. So how can we say everybody else? And I'm asking a question to five people here.
You got to be good at basketball because we're having a basketball conversation. It starts as a basketball conversation.
But you just said marketing. You just
Because
said
it's a part of it. All of it starts with
it
being
starts
really
with
good at the game of basketball.
Jason Tatum don't get hurt. He's probably
He is still in it.
He's still in it.
still the
He
face
is
of the NBA.
still in it because he's still in it. Just because he got hurt.
Face of the league by
Kevin Durant
committee.
got hurt. It didn't stop them from still putting him in. Guys get hurt. That's just what it is. Because he got hurt, he's still Jason Tatum. He still
No, he's still that, but he's not
still-
the face of the
No,
league, though.
I never thought he was just the face.
Well,
This is Brunson, though. This is New York.
They were pushing him in it, yes, and they won it, helped him. Absolutely. Clean cut, look good, all that. Like, they got people to advertise, yes. But I don't think it's one particular guy. It's like I said, you got to be really good at basketball. You got to be marketable. You got to be a lot of things.
I mean, yeah.
So-
Let's just be, there's no more, we don't have a Steph or a LeBron anymore.
Brunson in the largest media market, relatable,
We don't have a Steph or LeBron right
Brunson.
now.
undersized hooper, relatable to the common man.
Brunson.
I could be like Jalen too.
Yeah, Brunson.
I'm going to Kenyon's part. It's going to be a group of them.
Like, I think it's a...
It's always been a group of them, you don't think?
No. When Bron was
So
going
it
to the
was Kobe
finals,
and
when Bron
LeBron
was going
commercial.
when Bron was going to the finals every year, that 8 straight year, it was him. When Steph was going, it was him. It was back and forth.
So, Rashad,
Because these corporations, these major billion-dollar Fortune 500 companies, they pick and choose who they want to deal, who they willing to deal with and work with.
who will sell the best?
And who's going to sell the best product for that company? You can give the league can give them a list of guys of 100. It's only going to be a certain amount of guys that they're willing to work with that they're going to pick from. That's just what it is. Like, it's a lot of guys that's clean cut, that's marketable, but you know, your stats, you ain't won nothing, you ain't did, it don't add up to what they trying to do for their brand. Nowadays it's more because of this whole social media thing, the marketing thing is out of control now. There's more companies that's involved with the league now that reaches further to other guys that's not in that top whatever. But the major companies and the major sponsors globally, there's only certain guys
For
that
sure.
be in these things. Like, it's just what it is.
So, Rashad, when you flash on the NBA, which player, which face do you think of first right now?
Victor.
Okay? Because globally, that's what more people would think of.
I mean, because remember, I'm the dumb one. So I'm thinking to myself, who is the NBA pushing?
Victor.
Who is the NBA?
I think they're
We've seen they pushed it.
So the face of the NBA can only be pushed by the NBA. This is who we want representing our brand. Our brand is important to us. We want to put, whether it's these guys or this guy, this is who we're pushing. So that's how I've always seen it and always looked at it. Who is the NBA going to put in front? I thought they put Steph in front of LeBron during those years because he was cleaner. He had more excitement and entertaining behind it. And it wasn't no slight to LeBron. It was just the momentum that Steph Curry brought with it. And then he had his shoe and he had the kids and all that, his daughter and all of those things. So it's just, that's how I always looked at it, like who's the NBA pushing? And I think they've been pushing Wemby for the last 10 months, 12 months. When you talk about it, it's just like, that's just what it was. And they tried to push SGA into that segment after the MVP last year. But, you know, Wemby's emergence was clashing with that. So it was kind of both of them. But when you got two international players in the front of the NBA, it's not going to look as appealing as it should with a Jason Tatum or Anthony Edwards the front. So we'll see after this year pans out if Jalen Brunson can't fit in that mold. But right now, I mean, I just always looked at it like whoever the NBA is pushing forward.
Okay, just me. When I flash on the NBA, I still think of LeBron because he's still going, man. I mean, he's still going to play a couple of more years, and in just presence alone, he's up there. And I do think Steph is still the most popular among kids. It just feels like to me, but I could be wrong. I don't have kids, so I don't know. But isn't he still like that the baby face and all that?
They both are.
Yeah.
I got an 8-year-old. He asked for both jerseys.
Steph's the top.
So the jerseys the kids, Wemby got a Wemby jersey.
Really? Okay.
Steph, Jokic, Anthony Edwards.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Those are the jerseys that has personally asked. And just because he watching Nikola, he asked for a Jamal Murray jersey. So, but
Okay.
those four
That
guys, LeBron, Steph, Wemby, and Anthony Edwards.
No Jalen Brunson.
Not yet.
Brunson, third highest selling
Yeah,
jersey
I'm about
though.
to say, Brunson,
season.
the kid.
Really?
Not yet. He'll
For the
add.
season?
He'll add. Brunson?
I'll read the list to you.
Brunson.
Oh,
Steph, Luka, Brunson, Wemby, LeBron are top 5. Ant-Man 6, Tatum 7, SGA 8,
that's insane.
Cooper Flag 9, Jokic 10.
New York.
Oh, SGA would be higher.
Knicks have the highest selling merchandise too.
No,
As of
the-
when?
NBA
This is
turned,
April
the
2026.
NBA turned their back on Shea, I feel like.
Wow.
Because all my,
Market, bro. You got the.
as you talk about
that
kids,
market can't do nothing
but
for
you talk
you.
about kids, they be saying Shea got his own route, but he flopped. That's the main thing I hear about Shea.
That's the
I
narrative
got
that started
a
to be pushed.
7-year-old, 8-year-old be like, Shea got his
That's what
own
they hear.
route,
That's
but
because that's what they go to school and talk about.
that's what I'm saying. See, but
So
the
the
fact
kids
that
go
it gets to them,
Yeah. Because they parents see this thing. They're around their dads and uncles and other people watching
It's
the
on
game.
social
and,
media
and
all the
it's not even that. They're around their uncles and their dads watching the game, and this is the things that they hearing. They're in the car, they're having conversations, and it's the barbershop talk. They're taking the son to the barbershop Saturday morning after school. They talking about the game. All they hear is flop, 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 Shea, flop, Shea, flop, flop, Shea, flop, flop, Shea, and
Phil's Flarn.
and then so now so that's all they hear, right? So my son, of course, he ate. The guy kids.
Wow, I'm like, how can you hear that?
Yeah.
Because that's the narrative and discourse that's being pushed.
oh, it's crazy.
Yeah.
But you got NBA first year of this new TV deal. Obviously, this finals, I believe, did the highest number since 1998, if I'm not mistaken.
I wonder why.
You got Brunson, but this.
I wonder.
So
why.
if I'm the NBA, though,
I wonder why.
I love Wemby, and I'm gonna keep
the
pushing
Knicks in
Wemby.
it.
I'm gonna push this rivalry, but I've got the largest media market. I've got the Finals MVP coming from that market. Moving forward,
I gotta go back.
you already know Knicks are gonna have the most national TV games, if I had to guess.
Shit,
next
was
season.
already up there. Shit, they up there every year.
Gotta go Brunson.
Them and the Lakers.
So
San Antonio, small market.
San Antonio.
Yes.
It's a very small
Yes.
It's
market.
a very small
Yes.
market,
So is Oklahoma City.
and just so happened to make history.
They
24th
They
in
benefited
Arkansas.
from that history, Rashad. They benefited
Well,
from
that's
being
your
in the
opinion.
finals.
I have
No,
an
it's
opinion.
not my opinion. The New York is the largest media market there is, so the Spurs benefited from the Knicks being a part of that series. So it ain't my opinion. It ain't that. No,
That's
this
obviously your opinion.
no, it's
my
not.
brother.
So you don't think?
It's obviously your opinion.
So have the Knicks?
It
been
has
in
to
it?
be your opinion.
So have the Knicks been in it the last how many years since win?
Two teams played.
What?
What year you say the
They've been in the finals?
99?
99 was the last final, 73 last championship.
no, but the for the ratings, what did you say this is the
Oh, in terms of the
Highest win?
highest selling merchandise is
the
Knicks this season.
the TV rating.
Oh, 1998 finals, I believe.
right?
These
This is the
finals.
largest since '98, right?
Game 4, I believe, was the most viewed social media game in NBA history.
I believe that because
There's been
Nick.
because of Nick.
Because
other
of the
teams
Knicks.
since 1998 has been playing in the championship.
They have, but they haven't reached these ratings. Is what the point is being
Right.
made.
So the ratings have to do with two different teams that played in the finals. One team is the Spurs, who has a French
You can say the
alien
Spurs.
that everybody wants to see take over New York.
That is true.
I'm going to show up to watch the alien invasion. And then you have New York. We haven't been here. They got their own fan base. They got their own market.
Spurs been
But
here.
we do too.
They got one of the biggest.
That's like saying Yao doesn't bring any kind of value to Houston.
I think China is just a tad bit bigger than
Europe?
France.
Than Europe?
Than France, where
Europe?
he's from.
You mean
France?
Asia is a part of it all.
No, it's France, and then you got Asia. It's two different
Are
places.
you sure?
Yes, I'm pretty
France,
positive.
69 million
Are you
people.
sure?
How many?
69 million people.
And where?
France.
And how many in China?
A billion.
A bill, 3 billion.
1.41 billion.
Okay, I think
billion.
that's
A billion.
tad bit larger.
I'm about to say, when I in China, I played in front of 5
Yeah.
Man, I'm
million.
Tad bit larger.
So
On local TV.
nobody from
So
China played though,
the
right?
Knicks, like I said, the
Nobody
Spurs
in China
benefited
played.
From the Spurs benefited from those ratings.
This was a French guy,
Yeah.
right?
I think
So-
that Wemby helped those I mean, make no
He
mistake.
helped, absolutely.
No, he helped, but the Knicks,
Like, what do we?
But if we have a Spurs Cavs final,
But the Knicks?
Yeah,
Come
that's
on,
what I'm saying.
If we have a,
That's what I'm saying. If we have a-
about it, yeah.
Duh.
Two teams played.
If you have a Spurs Cavs finals,
Or
I
Thunder
guarantee they wouldn't be breaking no media, no viewing records.
no, they not. No, no,
Why
not.
not?
Donald Trump not pulling
not
Because
at all.
they haven't.
Because it didn't happen. What do you mean? You can't say it wouldn't happen or not. It didn't happen. You can't say the Cavs would have played that this wouldn't have happened.
Let me ask you a question.
It didn't happen.
Taylor Swift not pulling up.
Since 1998 has there been 2 NBA teams to play in the finals since '98. There has to be 2 teams to play that have a competition.
Lakers Celtics would
in order for them to have a game, it has to be 2 teams. Yes or no?
Yeah.
So since '89.
That's 98.
98, my bad. Since '98, there hasn't been those ratings. Yes or no?
Highest viewed final since 1998.
And who was in '98? That guy.
Michael Jordan.
Thank you.
So
that's not New York.
And
that was what? Utah?
It was at
Utah and Chicago.
This is Michael Jordan.
Hornacek.
What are we talking
And the
about?
Utah Jazz benefited because the Utah Jazz benefited from playing against Michael Jordan in the finals.
That was the second time too.
Like, it's the same thing.
Back. It was a back.
It was a three-peat.
You got a small market and a big market.
Three-peat.
You got a small market and a big market.
It was momentum from a
The last
three-peat.
They already had so many.
They already had everything lined up for them. So it's not the first time they got there since 1973.
Like I said, the Spurs benefited.
What are we talking about, Skip? Come on, what are we talking about, Skip? I'm just saying.
Last game.
I don't want to sound like I'm crazy, but I'm crazy.
The Spurs benefited from playing against the Knicks in the
For
finals.
sure.
Wemby brought some eyeballs.
Viewership. He helped.
Stop doing it. It's not going to help you.
He helped. Joe.
This is the matchup you want though if you're the
It's a
NBA.
basketball game. There has to be 2 teams to
Yeah, for
play.
sure.
Absolutely. There's one that's in a small market, a very small market, and there's one that's in the biggest media market. It ain't.
That's
Game
kind of
3.
crazy. What team played in 1999, Skip? What team played in 1999?
Did he pull up in San Antonio or he pull up in New York?
Wait, hold on, Nick. Hold on.
Trump
Let me get my brain. My
Where
brain
did Trump go? To San Antonio or New York?
It's Taylor Swift as well.
1998
what I'm saying.
was the record. 1998 was the record.
Mariska Hargitay.
Chicago and Utah.
Mike-
And then 1999, New York was in the finals and didn't break that record.
So what are you trying to say? What's your point?
You said it's New York.
What's your point? It is New York now.
So why didn't New York break the record
was
in
Michael
1990? No, he didn't play. He played against the San Antonio
Michael
Spurs.
Jordan played the year before.
Yeah, but
So why didn't the record break the next year?
it was a big strike
Because
year,
Michael Jordan was
and people were down
It's
on
New
the
York
NBA.
City.
Yeah,
Skip,
but
can you give him the facts, please?
well, and the
was
Knicks
a
weren't
what?
very good that year. I
was a
think
work
they were
stoppage,
barely
right?
above 500 in the regular season, and then they got hot.
Was there a work stoppage?
Yes.
And that probably would affect viewership if
It-
there's a
Or
work stoppage.
probably
Really
not.
But
Or
I'm
probably
pretty
not.
sure it did.
Or probably not.
More
It's
than-
New York.
more
They didn't
than
stop
likely
working.
it did.
The fans in New York
did.
didn't stop working.
It did.
It did, or it probably did.
It did.
So
It did.
Game 7.
And Michael
Cavs
Jordan was
versus,
more popular than the New York Knicks at the time.
LeBron versus Steph.
That's why the viewership was higher.
So who's
That's
more
not about overall
popular
series
now?
viewership.
Nobody on the Knicks is more popular than Wemby right now. So what are we talking about?
He just lost, so I think Jalen Brunson is more popular than him.
Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, he just beat him.
We talking about the views, not if he won or not. We're talking about before the shit started.
The viewership
Is it before it started, or you said right now? Before it started or right now?
I guarantee there's more New York Knicks fans in the
Yeah, I'm
United
about to
States
say.
and around the world than there are women.
Hell yeah, it is.
For sure.
True. I agree.
I would guarantee.
Hell yeah.
that.
What about San Antonio Spurs fans?
What about them?
In San
Is there
Antonio?
more?
Then who?
What you just said.
Around the world?
Yes.
Then who? Knicks fans?
Yes.
No.
And I'm not finna have that dumbass conversation with you.
Yeah.
There are more fans in New York that are New York fans.
There are more fans
You act
around
like
the
there's a bunch of
world.
motherfuckers that just like the New York Knicks.
There are
He's
more
not-
Knicks
he's not
fans
in
around
New
the
York.
world.
1973. There's no reason to fucking like the Knicks.
He's not in New
There's no
York.
fucking
There-
reason to be a Knicks
how many-
fan for the
you know how
last
many-
30-some years because they haven't
Come on
won.
now. You see
All the Knicks fans that are Knicks
movie,
fans
come
have
on.
been waiting for this.
You know how many-
So to get
Come
to
on,
the
man.
finals and to give the energy that we can do it brought all the fans back.
See, Brandon.
Wasn't there a dynasty in
when
San
you
Antonio?
open it up, like sound come out?
Wasn't there a San Antonio Spurs
Lakers
dynasty?
ain't winning the last 50
Didn't they
y'all
win
still
5
Lakers fans everywhere.
They
championships?
did.
Right?
Should have
That's
won
crazy.
6.
They
Lakers
won
ain't
5
won in a minute.
championships.
What they got to do with anything?
What does that have to do? It have
I
nothing to do
still
with
love
It
the
don't.
Lakers.
No, it don't.
It does not.
It don't.
It does
Winning
not.
championships don't bring increase your fan base.
It does. No, it's not because the Cowboys ain't won that motherfucker
Right.
30 years.
And they ain't lost, and they ain't losing not one fan.
They the most
One fan.
expensive franchise there is.
And they
What
ain't
does
losing one.
expensive franchise have to do with anything?
Because they still got viewership and fans and all that
No, they
shit.
got a rich owner.
No, they got fans
got a
around
rich
the world.
owner.
Oh my
They
God.
got fans around the world. All the
They
owners
got
are rich.
fans in Dallas.
All the fans are. All the owners are rich.
Fans in Dallas.
Actually, all the owners are wealthy.
The
actually.
Raiders.
They're
So
Dallas.
said they got a rich
everywhere.
owner. No, all the
About the
owners are
Raiders.
wealthy. Actually, all the
That has nothing to do with.
nothing has to do. Nothing
Oh,
to do
there's-
with
there's
the
Cowboys fans.
Rashad, the top 5 NFL games every year feature the Dallas Cowboys
Man.
in Raider in viewership.
America's team.
Okay, they are.
America's
they just
team.
draw.
And they ain't won the
America's
championship since
team.
when, Skip?
So
30
Jalen
years.
Brunson, America's hooper?
Is New York America's team? New
Hey,
York,
man, America back on top, baby.
Shout out, I'm just gonna say apparently it is, 'cause I'm seeing Knicks fans come out of nowhere.
We back on top. Look.
bandwagons.
I'm seeing Knicks fans come
Knicks
out of
fans, where
nowhere.
they coming from?
It's the Mecca.
Nowhere, right?
You have a custom jersey though, Swaggy.
I know this.
Being a Knicks fan is
Customized.
die hard, man. I mean,
The TL's
go
been
back
filled with
to-
a lot of. I was like, damn, you're a Knicks fan. I never.
Man, come on. Move.
Remember
Yeah.
Crooklyn, the movie? The boy came in and said, man, the Knicks just want to. Like, come on, man. Like,
Bruh.
we've been fans since.
We're not gonna have that.
Yeah, man. Come
There
on.
are more Knicks fans, Lakers fans, Cowboys fans, Yankees fans around the world than there is any other sports franchise, and the soccer teams from over there as well.
Yeah.
So
I mean, we did
they
win.
fit that as well.
We did win this in this finals with,
That's a good one.
Knicks fans
The
coming to San
Yankees,
Antonio,
Brunson
taking
just
over
top
the
every
arena.
Yankee that.
Who?
Then Brunson just topped like every Yankee in New York. Is he the biggest New York? Is he the king of New York?
When right now,
Over yeah. Like
He cannot take Derek Jeter's work.
right, they just won it, so he's the freshest, but not of all. No, he ain't.
No, I'm talking about
He got
like
a long way.
all
Derek
sports.
Jeter, like-
He got a long
All
way to go.
sports.
He got a long,
Okay,
right
okay.
now.
Derek Jeter, like-
Because New York sports is down right now. The Knicks are up. Everybody else is they.
You got
Yeah.
Yankees, Giants,
I'm saying the Yankees. You know the Yankees. The Giant. The football scene in New York is ass.
but LT is
I'm saying,
gold out there.
but that boy got a long way to go.
I don't know. That's tough.
I'm saying King of New York, all them Yankees. No, he ain't doing that. Listen, Derek Jeter is him out there.
You being the Knicks a championship, that's like winning as a Clippers shit.
Derek
So
Jeter.
Brunson, King of New York.
Think about the Clippers winning a championship.
There's been a lot of discourse about where Jalen Brunson ranks amongst the Knicks elite. So even after winning the Knicks' first chip in 53 years, his father Rick wasn't ready to give him the crown just yet as the Knicks GOAT.
And I'm gonna stop the argument too.
Yeah.
You know, I love my son. Patrick Ewing, the best Knick that I've ever witnessed.
Oh, I didn't say that.
No, I just want people to like, you know, it was, I just want.
I'm going to say it's going to be debatable.
Could be debatable.
No, it's going to be debatable now
LA is the best.
because
Damn, Daddy.
All right. Fuck you too, Dad. Fuck you, Dad.
We heard
Take what I
Brother
said
say-
back about Rick. I would never.
Skip it. Jalen Brunson, the greatest Knick of all time. Covered a lot of basketball in your time. Obviously, Willis Reed, Walt Clyde Frazier, Patrick Ewing. You just said been a lot of tremendous Knicks, but
Kenyon asked me this the other day before the show started, because you got asked, didn't you do a video about it? Rank the all-time Knicks, and Jalen Brunson hadn't happened yet, right? And he asked me, and just off the top of my head, I said, Willis Reed, just because he did win 2 finals MVPs in 2 championship runs, and what was it, 70 and 73. So I said, I'm going to go Willis Reed. Who else did you have up there?
Clyde.
Clyde was up there.
Clyde Frazier and Pat.
And Pat, okay. Look, I don't want to just be prisoner of this moment, but what this little man just did, it's just beyond all this. It's so great, but maybe it's going to take time to sink in, where it's going to take time to reflect on it. Maybe it's going to take several years for people to look back and say, yeah, but look at what Jalen Brunson did. Maybe I'm just caught up in the moment, but it just seems like, you know, Willis Reed happened even before me, so that's how far back that goes. So I don't have a good sense of what Willis Reed looked like on the floor. I have a little sense of Clyde, but I know Clyde more from his attire and his commentating, which is spectacular and continues to be. He's still a big deal in New York City with Knicks fans. So they're going to elevate him. And then Patrick Ewing didn't win, but every Knick fan I know, if you ask them, they'll just say Patrick Ewing, just because heart and soul and played his guts out every night, fought, scrapped, scratch, clawed, did everything he could to win and couldn't get past Michael Jordan. Okay, so you give him you cut him a little slack there, but the Knicks fans still, if you ask them for a blind, election right now, they would still vote for Patrick Ewing, I think. You don't think so?
I feel like there's a lot of a younger generation of Knicks fans.
Well,
I'm just saying, like,
of the population wasn't alive when the Knicks won it
Yeah.
last, so.
I think the old heads would still go with, like, Rick Brunson would still go with Pat Ewing. I feel like this younger generation now. Shot, you've seen the videos on social media, the things they're saying to Jalen Brunson, right? Grown men.
17 years to 4. 4 years as a Knick.
Chip, though.
17 years as a Knick.
He got it done.
Right?
But
So,
still,
he just got there.
Got the chip on the final.
So the way I put it
MVP.
the other day, right?
Up
So I didn't
29.
see. So I didn't see
No.
Clyde or
Willis.
or Willis Reed play,
yeah.
right? But they are in the top 5.
Yeah,
Like I said,
I put
Jalen
Clyde.
Brunson. I put Pat as the best Patrick Ewing is the best Knick of all time, right? And I said if Jalen Brunson wins it, he can slide into that spot. Yes, absolutely. You know what I'm saying? But for longevity and what Pat did for the Knicks in that city, yeah, it's Patrick Ewing, man.
Okay.
Like, it hurt my soul to see him with that damn Magic uniform on, man. Like it hurt my soul to see Patrick Ewing in that jersey.
Nights like this,
I'm going Jalen Brunson.
I'm going Jalen Brunson.
All right.
raindrops will fall.
I'm gonna go Jalen Brunson. Just with everything that we've said about him, the underdog. I know he's only been there for 4 years, but as a small guard, everybody's saying that you were not going to be able to do this at the Mecca, in the Mecca of basketball. The highest of the highest, of any team that has pressure of winning. And then even for his dad to say, like, Patrick Ewing is the best. I'm not rolling with that. Like, that's why I love the ball dad.
LeVar?
Yeah, I love LeVar because I mean, come on, man. Like, this is your son, and your
You
son.
want your dad to lie to you?
No, I want my son. No.
Like you want your dad to lie to you and not be honest with you.
No, you're not being.
That's what you're saying.
No, you're not being honest.
Yes, he is.
No, you're not being honest.
It's what he thinks, bro.
I love
He
my
said,
son.
"This is what I think."
Let it off by saying, first and foremost, I love my son.
I love my son,
I love my son.
who I witnessed.
LeVar Ball would have been like, I told y'all.
Yeah,
I told y'all this is why. I told y'all that's why he took the pay cut. I told y'all this is why. All y'all that was down.
those things, but he's not going to say he's the greatest
Sit down.
Why he
Sit down.
can't?
of all, because he's not.
He is the greatest. He is the
He's
greatest.
not.
He is the greatest.
is.
No.
I get Pat got drafted there and everything like that, but
17 years in that franchise.
That's cool.
And he never won. I got it done for y'all.
I wonder why.
I got it done for
I wonder
y'all.
why he didn't get it done.
hey,
He
well,
ran into Jordan. Brunson
Ran
is
into-
Jordan
wait,
in New
hold
York.
on, man. Michael Jordan retired. You had a chance.
Yeah.
Then you lost to Hakeem and God.
You lost to the
God.
Spurs. I beat
Come on.
their ass 5-1. 41.
So you want your dad to lie to you? Let's go back to that.
That's
I
not
want my dad-
lying.
no, I want my
dad
It
has
can't
been
be a
honest
lie.
with him
It
his
can't be a
whole life.
lie if we debating.
His
It's
dad has
50-50.
been honest with him his whole
No,
life.
it's just my
Want him
opinion.
to start
It's just
lying
my
to
opinion.
him.
I think LeVar
How
Ball.
is it a
I
lie
like
if
LeVar
we
Ball. It's just my
50-50?
opinion.
Because Pat Ewing is the greatest nigga of all time in most people's opinion that live
But
in New York
in
City.
some people, Ice Brunson are.
So why are you
but his
trying to change his dad's opinion?
No,
dad.
I just have a problem. You can have your opinion. I just have a problem with it.
Like
got a
his
problem with
dad
that.
played that.
Wait,
with
didn't Rick Brunson play with
played
Pat?
with Pat?
In
Yeah.
1999.
Played on the team
Yeah.
with Pat.
And you on the team with me.
So no, but
One
you
got
can't-
it done,
I'm
one didn't.
watching both.
One got it done, one didn't.
I'm watching
Against
both.
this team.
And
I'm
he's
watching
taking
both.
that
You
into
back over
account.
here, Dad, because of me.
Yeah.
I'm
He's
watching
taking
both.
that
I'm
into
gonna say,
account.
I'm gonna say,
You're
Dad, I
employed
love you.
because of me.
He
But
is
your ass,
taking
I would have told Dad I love you, but nah, you wilding right now.
Yeah, you wilding right now.
Like,
Yeah.
like you
He
wilding.
is taking
Like
that
you
into account.
I would have said the
But it's
same
okay. I
thing.
mean, it's cool. It's cool.
That Pat didn't get it done. Rick was there. He's taking that into account. Trust me.
But he's being a good dad, though. I want you to still be hungry. I want you to keep working. One is not enough. I'm happy with what we've done.
No, one ain't
but
enough.
you're not there yet.
He don't listen. Rick didn't need to say that to Jalen for Jalen to want to.
But keep putting in that
It's
work.
okay to give your son
He
some
didn't need to
credit.
say that.
It's
but
okay to give your son some credit, though.
in that moment, right?
You know shit.
It's just bad timing.
Yeah.
Right? It's bad timing is what it is.
Why?
Because your son just wanted it and you
Yeah.
let him have his moment.
I am
sure.
gonna give another
Like,
one.
Let him have his moment.
You got to.
It's just bad timing, I
Yeah.
feel. Right, you can feel that way, you can think that, but from what I'm gathering, Dan didn't even get to ask the question.
Man.
Listen,
Rick said he gonna let it be known.
Let it be known.
They didn't even get the question now. Rick, hey, before, hey,
They ain't
damn all that.
Think
Patrick
about
Ewing
the
the greatest
son. They ain't
of all
asked the
time.
question.
Like,
What would Joe
They
Jackson?
ain't ask the question.
They didn't get that.
Damn, that's how you feel.
that's how you feel? Like,
Fuck, let them ask first.
All right, well, we're gonna talk.
ain't they got an opening in Atlanta right now? Like, ain't they need a top assistant in Orlando? Don't Sean Sweeney need a top assistant in Orlando?
But ungrateful.
That's where defense.
We're gonna talk Spurs or talk Knicks throughout the week. They got their championship parade coming up Thursday in Manhattan, so it's gonna be turned up all week long. Now let's dive into the Spurs. First, we have to address a questionable moment that went down at the conclusion of Game 5 as Wemby and several of his teammates opted to leave the floor immediately without shaking hands with the Knicks. It was questionable, Kenyon.
I sat here on this very couch and told y'all what? Sportsmanship is overrated. Didn't I tell y'all that? Didn't I say shaking hands is overrated? It ain't in the rule book for us to do it. I said that right here.
But after a final.
I don't care.
They would have killed.
Skip.
We gotta.
Preseason, regular season, finals game. I don't care. It's overrated.
No doubt.
It's overrated.
Did you shake hands after you lost?
Killed the man for shaking
You
hands.
walk off?
No, walk the hell off.
Okay. Well, then you walked your talk.
Yeah, walk off. I'm not like, congratulations. Yes, y'all did it. Yeah.
Did you do it like that?
But no, I'm not finna beat her and witness that. Like, I don't need to sit there and watch confetti fall for me to want to win it more.
Amen.
Like, that doesn't do it for me.
So Wemby shouldn't have walked over to the Knicks bench and
If he wanted to, that's fine. Like, with 8 minutes to go, with 4 minutes, he should have walked over there. No, no, none of it. None of it.
So that's
just
crazy.
my
I'm about to
opinion.
say, y'all just.
And Jay Will.
Oh my God.
This morning, I saw Jay Will say the exact same thing on First Take this morning. He said the exact same thing. It's over. Why? It ain't in the rule book.
Man.
Because one the young lady that's on the tape said, it's in the rules. He like, show me the rule.
Giving this man any kind
Show
of
me the rule that says I have to shake your hand after we play.
Can you imagine that with LeBron?
Okay?
LeBron dabbed
That was LeBron. If that was LeBron.
My hand was broke off.
So why do they teach sportsmanship when we're young?
Huh?
So why do they teach sportsmanship when we're young?
That's what you teach kids.
It's overrated. I'm not gonna lie to you.
But I think
That's what you teach kids.
But I think if it's not going to be a big deal when we get to the NBA,
level, though.
to the
Everybody make it to that
NBA.
level.
So why do we have to do it in college? Why do we have to do it in high school? Why are you programming me to feel like I always have
make it to that level, Brandon.
No.
Like,
I know, I get it, but we should just take it out of the game then. Like even from a young. Because why are we doing it?
Because you don't want your kids be. So you have kids, right?
Yeah.
We got kids. Everybody got kids on this couch, right?
Right.
You don't want your kids behaving in certain manners, right?
But
you want to teach them good morals and values before they can make these decisions for themselves.
That's a kid behavior right there.
But he made a decision. They made a decision as a professional athlete, right? You don't want your kid going to school with that.
But
right. So kids are watching and they see that. So what is that?
Therefore, you tell your child. Listen. Therefore, you tell your child that.
But that's the face of the league, though. Everybody want to be the face of the league until you take an L and got to do the responsibility of a face of the league.
Are we good? No.
Diplomacy.
I'm talking to Brandon.
No, it is.
Diplomacy.
It's talking to Brandon, man.
I hear you, B.
No,
but
it is.
It's the
You
thing
shake,
that
you saw.
Like it's.
So Isaiah Thomas,
it got
on the
killed
court,
for
right?
that.
And then he doesn't because Michael Jordan felt like it was disrespect. So I'm just saying
the whole Pistons.
the whole Pistons walk right by him, and it's the same. So it's just like
That's my choice whether I want to shake your hand or not. I'm a grown ass man. I have that right to whether I want to shake your hand or not.
That was a team choice. Right. They all decided.
And the only one stayed out there, from what I could tell, was Luke Cornett.
Luke Cornett, some of the Spurs coaching staff.
He only dapped 2 people up.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So therefore,
Luke
he only
Cornett.
got 2 people up. So therefore, it's old. It might just, like I said, in my opinion, it's just like you want to teach your kids certain things before they growing up, right? You want to instill certain morals and values in them as children. Mm-hmm. That's part
and
of
as adults going into an adult too.
But then they're able to make their own decisions after a while, right?
Yeah, but those decisions do still cost you. So those are still teaching things. Like because as a grown man, I still never stopped learning.
That is true, yes. But we're not playing sports anymore.
No.
Like we're not playing sports anymore. So if somebody, like, if we get up from a business meeting and it's a thing like that, it's we shake hands, right? If the business meeting goes accordingly, right?
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah, but then if not, you don't. You have the right after however you feel after the business meeting, whether you want to shake that man's hand or not. That's something.
So you're only shaking my hand if you feel like if you feel like it was okay.
If I win, if it's a business meeting, no matter how it went, I'm still gonna. No matter how I feel, it's a business meeting.
Okay, for you. So win or lose in a business meeting, you're still shaking the hand. Thank you for the opportunity.
Why is there business? Why is there winning and losing in a business meeting?
It's his business.
Are you getting the bag or not getting the bag?
I mean, yeah. Am I getting the benefits or?
So is there an offer here? Is that the business meeting?
I don't know.
So
I'm just saying the business meeting. It could be like, yo, man, we can't do it no more. This and that.
Cool.
Oh, fuck you! Y'all wasting my goddamn time. I'm out of here.
It
Like,
depends on the situation and the circumstance. It all matters.
I know, but I'm saying no matter what happens in a business meeting, you're gonna shake
every
their
business
hand.
meeting is different. Every business meeting is different.
Okay.
Just like every game is different, but every business meeting is different. Right? It depends on what the business meeting entails.
So in boxing, they always. No
So
matter
I
what,
can't be mad and shake your hand.
After we get done fighting, I understand it because that's their sport and their craft.
Right, so you would, if you lose in the boxing, you ain't gonna dap him up.
I've never been a boxer. Like I said, that's probably why I didn't.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
That's probably why I wasn't in that profession.
Okay.
Because of how I grew up and the way I developed certain things. It's a good thing that I probably wasn't, because I would probably be looked at in a certain light. Maybe, I don't know. But I played a team sport. And that's just the way I chose to go. Like, winning and losing matter.
Wemby is
right?
soft, bro. Let's just
Like,
keep it real.
winning and
Wemby
losing
is
matter.
soft baby. He's a cry-protected baby. Everybody protected him because he didn't fucking shake hands. We all making excuses for this shit.
I ain't making no excuse. I just
He's
think
a
it's overrated.
crybaby, bro. He's a crybaby.
Let him have his moment. He wants his moment.
No.
I just think it's overrated.
He's
That's all.
prepping
He's
for
a
this moment.
crybaby,
Let him have his moment.
He's a crybaby.
So everybody that don't shake hands, crybaby?
He's a crybaby, bro.
Everybody?
He's a crybaby.
Oh, just win.
He got more responsibility than everybody in the league, according to some people. He haven't took losing well at all. He out there trying to hurt motherfuckers, pushing people's heads, elbowing people. He's whining like shit everywhere we go, and we still protect this man. Motherfucker left without talking to media. I ain't hear y'all say nothing.
I did. I said something.
Now, I wouldn't talk to the media neither. Now, I ain't shake hands? Why is shaking hands a part of the game? Why are we teaching shaking hands? Like, this shit is crazy. We protecting him too much, bro. If I was somebody in the summertime, if I whoop his ass, then I get a pass too, right?
Attack him.
Yeah,
Attack
just whip his ass.
Attack him, Nick.
Yeah,
you be
we
the
not
one.
friends. This
Don't
is not
protect
a job.
him. Attack him.
This is not a competition now.
Attack him.
I don't have to shake your hands. Fuck you, Nick.
It's a competition.
So I can say fuck you too in the summertime.
It's a competition. That's why I ain't shake your hand. It's a competition. That's why I ain't shake
That's
their
all
hand.
I'm saying. I'm just saying. I can do what I want to people now. That's what we're saying. It's not a job.
Who is we? Well, what do you say?
It's not shaking hands. Every great player did it.
And?
You could lose the game and be responsible and shake somebody's hands and still feel that type of way.
Isaiah Thomas was great. He's top 5 point guard of all time. He didn't shake their hand. He's great.
And it was a
And he's been.
And look at him.
Nick.
Look at him.
Nick.
It's not
That's
in
the thing.
Guess what, Nick?
He's been criticized ever since.
Nick, guess what, Nick? 2-time champion. And he's been involved with the NBA since he stepped foot out of the NBA.
Coached twice.
He's been executives, coaching. This man has been in every
the same
role
thing,
there
and we still
possibly
talking
could
about
be in the NBA after not shaking Michael Jordan's
When
hand.
did that happen? That happened 30-some years ago, and we're still talking about it.
And he's still
to this
involved.
day.
He's still
So
involved.
that means it's something.
No,
He's still talking about it to me.
Because
relate
people
that
do
to
this.
to this day.
Because this happens and people bring it up. Because it's a
There's
thing.
still a black mark on his
It's a
name.
thing.
It don't matter what you say, it's still a blemish.
He don't know his history. It only brings it up because he didn't make the Olympic team. And Mike said, I'm not playing with this nigga if he's on the team. So the reason why I'm not playing with this nigga on the team because he didn't shake my hand after
Thank you.
after we
Because
beat
he's
them.
soft.
So
I don't
the
want
history
nobody
of you
soft.
saying what you just
Yeah.
said is not accurate.
He's soft.
Because he
I
didn't.
don't respect
The
that.
reason why everybody bring it up is because he didn't make the Olympic.
He met the criteria to be selected, though.
But he was.
Nothing soft about Zeke neither.
Because he's, I don't respect that.
I just think Isaiah Thomas' situation should be a learning experience.
Yep.
From everybody. Like, if the greats like that put a little sting on his career, And from all the greats who have lost in the finals, they do shake their hands. So that's all. It's a part of growing. Like, I feel like
that wasn't even the finals.
I know, but I'm just saying, if I'm learning something, if you're teaching me something, I'm growing up. It's about shaking hands. I'm gonna keep that as I grow as an adult and everything. Like, I'm not gonna stop.
So Skip, let's shift over to you. I'm very active on social media. Saw that you were very active as well on the app formerly known as Twitter. You had a new name for Wemby, if I'm not mistaken. So do you want to let us know what your thoughts are on this situation?
I've said again and again on this couch, to Nick's point, there's a lot of spoiled child still in there with this kid. And I realize he's only 22. He played 3 years of pro ball in France, and now he's played 3 years in our league, the greatest league. And I'm not going to give him a 22-year-old pass on this. And to Kenyon's point, there was never an ounce of spoiled child in you, not an ounce. So your reason for walking off at the end of the finals was completely and utterly different than his reason for walking off.
How so, Skip?
What's that?
No, I want to hear this. No,
No, because
but I wanna hear it.
we're not talking about.
Like, I'm trying to figure out how you know what Wemby's reason was. Like, how you figure that out?
All right. So here's what happened. Let's go back to Game 7, Oklahoma City. After the game, Wemby sits up there in his media session, and he is so full of himself that he says, "This is like oxygen to me. I want to have this feeling," and I'm quoting him here, "I want to have this feeling 15 or 20 more times. It's like my life depends on it. This is the entry hall to our castle that we're building." Okay, this is after Game 7 in Oklahoma City. He's going to his first finals. And for me, that was some really premature arrogance on a kid's part who's very immature and spoiled, bratish to me. And it was reminiscent of LeBron, who was a more mature player at this point, but when he went to Miami and did that big rah-rah session with the fans, not 1, not 2, not 3, and he went all the way up to 6 or 7, and he was much more established in his career than Wemby was, but 15 or 20 more finals. And then the other night after the game, maybe I missed it, maybe I didn't stay long enough in the session, but I didn't hear one word of congratulations to the Knicks. And you, if asked by the media after you walked off without shaking, if somebody asked you about how well the opposition played, I think you would give them their due, right? That's just how you were. That's how you were built. That's how you were taught. And he says after the game, we absolutely dominated for most of the series. We absolutely dominated. You lost in 5. you blew them out in every first quarter. You were up 10 or more after the first quarter every single time. And you did not dominate down the stretch because you personally, and I can detail this for you, disappeared every stretch. Every last 5 minutes, you disappeared. The biggest, tallest guy on the court disappeared every time and let your team down and did not acknowledge any of that. And he went so far as to say, what I'm pissed about, it's probably 100 games before we can get back to the finals. Well, it's a foregone conclusion you're going to get back next year, because it's not to me. It's not a foregone conclusion for anybody. It's just too hard, as you well know.
Absolutely.
And he has no idea how hard this is going to be. This is just the start of this.
You predicted the OKC Thunder to make it again next year, though, Skip.
Have I predicted?
You already said it.
Yeah, okay, so if it's
hard, why
I
can't
validate what I just said.
Yeah.
He's a fan. He's not a player.
Okay.
Wemby's French, though. Let's just
Guarantee you
point
ask
that out.
every player that loved their team, they gonna tell them they won it. They gonna win it next year. That's Skip's
But I just think they're going to be the best team. If they're healthy, they're the best team. And by the way, go look at ESPN.com. They got their power rankings for next year up. Oklahoma City is number 1.
So Wemby's not allowed to have the confidence to say his team is going to be back in 100 games?
It's just premature arrogance. And there's a lot of arrogance in this kid. Remember in Game 4, after he coaxed Mitchell Robinson into the flagrant, and he's sitting on his butt saying, "I'm in your head. I'm in your..." No, they're in your head is what happened again and again. So just quickly, I'm going to run through these 5 fourth quarter finishes for Victor Wembanyama. So Game 1, he made 2 free throws to his credit with 2:16 left that gave them a 2-point lead. And after that, disappeared. He had 57 seconds left, a huge turnover, high dribble, and Josh Hart stole it and went the other way with it. And then 32 seconds left, he missed a huge three that could have made it a game. Then game 2, it was just a disaster, again, at San Antonio, because he shoots the air ball 3 with 1:37 to go. 30 seconds left, he misses the 17-footer from the wing. It was woefully short, barely ticked the rim. Then he had the huge turnover where he hit Steph Castle in the back with the pass with 10 seconds to go. And then he's got the game winner, 2 seconds to go, and he missed the 20-footer to win it. It was online, it was long. He's now 1 for 9 in his career on late and close shots, 1 for 9. And then game 3, they did win it at the Garden, but he didn't score a point in the last 5 minutes of that game. And remember, the way they won it was Stephon Castle, who's a pretty terrible three-point shooter, and shot for the finals, he shot 30% from 3. He made one huge 3 that was the dagger, right, in game 3 down the stretch. And then he went to the free throw line and made the 2 free throws. And guess who made the 14-footer that was also a crucial bucket? Was De'Aaron Fox, who was terrible in the finals, but he made one big shot, and that's how they stole game 3. And then game 4, the classic, the greatest comeback ever, Victor Wembanyama is 2 for 9 in the fourth quarter and missed the 2 free throws with 1:47 left that through the door was wide open after that. And then he took Jalen Brunson on the inbounds pass, leaving the lane wide open for OG's run and the greatest tip-in the history of basketball. In the fourth quarter of game 4, Victor Wembanyama had 0 defensive rebounds and 0 blocks. Well, you just disappeared. And then brings me to game 5. So San Antonio's up 2 with 4 minutes to go. They're up 2, and Victor just completely whiffs the rest of the way. He does nothing. He scores 0 points, and when you score 0 points, that means you didn't even try to get the ball in the lane at all. So he took no 2-point shots. He took 2 3-point shots over the last 4 minutes of the closeout game. And he missed he had 1 rebound, no assists, and missed another big free throw that kept the door open for the Knicks. So I just showed you all 5. You can't give me one close by Victor Wembanyama where I say, oh, that was impressive. That showed me something. He showed me nothing. 5 straight closing stretches, last 5 minutes of those games. And then he's saying we dominated them for most of the series. No, you didn't. Not when it mattered.
You need to go play for Kenny Atkinson.
He said,
right. They did.
You need to go play.
Yeah.
Need to go play for Kenny Atkinson. Analytically, they won the games analytically.
Right.
Skip.
They did lead for 72% of the series. I get that they got.
He said we.
They had a 95% chance.
He said we. He didn't say I. He said we dominated
to win the games.
And they just lost. So confused.
Analytically.
Yeah.
I mean, they young.
4 8 minute game.
The analytical check.
But I like Wemby confidence of saying we'll be back. I mean, they're young. First time there.
Every team that loses in the final say it.
But this is the youngest team that go to the finals, and they lost a lot of their games.
Back.
The Knicks were saying we'll be back too.
Then when they didn't make it to the finals.
So
the conference finals when they lost, we'll be back.
Conference finals.
Yeah, Rashad. To all your points about
made it to the finals the next year and won it. We got here and we said we're going to be back.
Yep.
Donovan Mitchell kept saying we're going to get back.
Cool.
Guys who have confidence say that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
they believe it.
Okay, but they don't say we're going to be back 15 to 20 times, right?
No, they don't.
He said, that's what he would like.
So does it bother you that he has that much confidence?
I would like to still be playing in the NBA too.
It bothers people. Confidence does bother people.
I would still like to be playing as well.
False confidence bothers people.
Yeah.
You got to show me first.
I don't have to show you nothing. I don't have to do nothing. If you sitting around saying I got to show you some shit, it's you sitting around waiting for me to impress you.
All right,
I don't have to impress you.
Me.
No.
Because I've seen nothing.
He got there. He helped his team get to the finals.
They got second place.
Skip,
That's great.
No,
but he helped his team get. There's only one winner.
No.
There's only one winner.
Yeah.
So
there's only one winner.
Getting to the finals is a tremendous accomplishment, is what you're saying.
For Victor, he feels like that is
first round,
for him.
Like
yes.
Okay.
For him, he feels like it is an accomplishment. And he feels like he's gonna get there again next year.
Well, I'm gonna be the one to tell you it ain't.
So was
I got to that motherfucker twice.
Successful season for him?
After you got there twice, did you think that they were
I got there twice, goddammit.
Did you get there back to back?
Back-to-back years and lost twice, damn it.
Did you have confidence that you would get back there?
And did I ever?
You had confidence to get back, right? You was like, we can get back.
We thought we were a really good team. We had the best team in the East. We thought all those things, and guess what?
So let's talk Little Wemby and Spurs.
Just facts.
Talk Little Wemby. Spurs held double-digit leads in every game of this series, proceeded to trick off 4 of them to get eliminated. So Wemby fell short of his goal, disappeared at times during the finals, but the French phenom was impressive in his first playoff run. We can give him that. He averaged 24 points, 11 rebounds, 3 assists, 4 blocks, and 1 steal per game, joining Hakeem and Kareem as the only players to average those numbers and reach the finals. His 524 points in the playoffs, also the most for a player aged 22 or younger in NBA history. After the gentleman's sweep, the alien offered these thoughts.
I think that's compared to anything before, this is the biggest lesson of my life, the biggest learning moment. I can't tell exactly what the lesson is, but we're learning from that for sure. I'm learning more than any other time in my life. This has been a hell of a year in terms of experience. I don't think we could have learned more and gained more experience in one playoff run and in one season, and personally in 18 months. It's been hard and full of lessons. What I'm pissed about is that there's probably 100 games before we can be back in finals. So, I don't know how to say it in English, but I'm gonna have to, hold that inside of me and slow down and wait and execute for 100 games.
So he said 100 games till we can be back, not we will, can be.
Nobody
Anything
listens.
can happen.
Nobody listens anymore. Everybody takes clips and just runs with them.
100 games where we can be. So Rashad, when you hear Wemby talking like that, is that arrogance? Is that just a strong belief that he got to get close? Like Draymond said, though, there's a difference between reaching the finals and winning the finals.
You're talking to someone who wears a crown, brother. Think I give a fuck about what other people think? When my confidence come in the room, shit, that motherfucker shrinks.
You're a king.
We ready. We don't give a fuck about what people think. Just say what you feel. Say what you know.
You're right.
Keep having confidence. Motherfuckers will tell you, hey, knock it out of him. Don't give him that. Fuck him. Like him. There's a lot of people like that, man. Have the confidence. Don't be afraid to have confidence, man. Because people who don't have confidence will hate you. They will hate you. Trust me. They will hate that shit. So have confidence. False bravado, whatever you want to call it, have that shit. Let that shit shine, please. Don't let people dim your light. Shine it.
Let your soul glow.
Let your soul glow, please. Hopefully it rubs off on those people who don't like the confidence you
You
have.
can have confidence and lose too. Like you can shake somebody's hand and be like, all right, man, good job. And still be confident.
Do it that way then.
I ain't got to shake your hand and still be confident.
No,
I can still walk around my head held high and say we're going to win it next year. He's supposed to say those things. Right? He's supposed to think they're going to be back. He's a competitor, right? If he would have came up there and said anything less, then we would have thought different of him. Yeah, you should say those things. You should believe in your team and yourself and your ability.
See y'all never.
But, it's just...
I think he was joking, Swag.
He said, see y'all never.
I think he was well aware that he was probably going to see the media again.
That was a joke. That was a joke.
French humor.
Was it?
Yeah.
Was it?
You gotta talk to the
No,
media.
that's a joke then too.
Because you got to talk to
y'all in
the
100
media.
games.
It's part of the job.
Comedy noir.
That's
Right?
y'all never. I see
Part of
y'all
his
never,
job.
so he's
Right.
never gonna make it again. So
Yeah, it's part of his job.
Comedy noir.
Yeah, I think he was making he was
see y'all never.
showing a little sense of humor in that moment, which I think was needed.
French humor.
Yeah.
Well, we gave him pass.
This probably came from somewhere. We don't know. He probably saw it in a movie, a book, something of that nature. We don't know.
He's
man.
still learning English, Kenyon, like he pointed out.
No, but that was funny.
Language.
I got a kick out of that. Like I have no problem with him, the words that he chose to use in order to. Yeah, it's a tough moment, man. They just lost in the finals, right? So you're trying to find emotions, the words to use, and you feel that you didn't get it done, and it's a lot of emotions and things he's going through right now. So, yeah, you gotta not waver in your belief in your team's ability. But we do know this is sports and rosters change, things happen, injuries happen. So there's a lot of circumstances that have to go right in order to make it back to that point. Which this is his first time here. It's his first experience on this stage, making a deep run into the playoffs. So, yeah, it's all a learning experience for him, man. Everything that happened, the flagrant, the not talking to the media, it's all a learning experience for him, right? And we can only hope that he is learning from these and he'll come back a different player, right? A better person, whatever that is, it's benefiting Wemby, right? That's all that matters at the end of the day. That's benefiting the Spurs moving forward, right?
I think there is who you are, and then there is who people want you to be. And that often clashes in sports.
True.
People have this, I would rather him do this.
True.
I think he was supposed to do that. And then it's who I am and what I want to do.
Yeah.
And I'm going to do what I want to do, even if it's going against what the hell you want to do.
Can crazy
I
be
agree.
confident too?
Huh?
Can crazy be confident too?
Can crazy?
Be confident. Like if I wear a bunch of fake shit all the time and I think I'm fly, am I crazy or am I confident?
You both.
Both?
Because you don't give a fuck about who's looking at your fake shit.
That's what I wanted to see. I wanted to ask that question. Because if I go out there and I've just got a bunch of shit on looking, but I'm confident in myself.
Yeah, that's all that
And I
matters.
got draws on.
That's all that matters.
Are they Calvin Klein draws?
Am I crazy or confident?
Depends on the draws, right?
Hey,
All right.
that's
That's
depends
all I
on
want
who
to
you
know.
ask.
Are they silk Versace draws?
Depends on who
I
you
just
ask.
want, that's all.
It depends on who you ask. If you asking the person that has on, I'm pretty sure they'll tell you they're confident.
Every time
You
I
ask
see
somebody
Shaq.
else, they gonna be like he crazy.
Every time I see Shaq, he crazy. That boy right there crazy. That boy crazy, man. Jamie Foxx, I just seen Jamie Sunday. That boy crazy, man. You crazy, man. Crazy. Yeah, I'll be that. I know there's a cold word in between crazy and confident. We don't ever even get into, so it's all good. You can be both.
You like the code reds that he sent out?
Yeah. Warning, coming back a better player. Warning, I'm gonna get in the lab and I'm gonna figure out what went wrong and I'm gonna try to make it right.
So that's all we could take from this, right? From his statements, right? That he has to realize that he didn't play his best basketball when his team needed him. Good numbers, yes. Good enough to win it, no. Right? So there are, like I stated this earlier in the playoffs, right? The playoffs exposes your deficiencies. It shows you what you need to work on. The deeper the run you make, the more the scouting reports become more in depth and detail to what you can't do, what you do well. We need to take away.
Yeah.
But it's going to highlight the things that you don't do as well, and we're going to try to force you to do those things.
Absolutely.
And with Wemby, they understood if we pressure him and play him a certain way, he will defer to becoming a perimeter player.
Yep.
That's just what it is, because physically, I can't hold my own down here, and I can't do certain things, and the team knows it, so we're going to play to those weaknesses. Now he can use the summer from now to September, work on his body. He has to get stronger. He has to work on a few moves. He has the competitive nature. Everything is intact still, but he's 22. This was a learning experience for him. All he can do is learn from it and be better, right? And it's in the right organization, I believe, to help manifest those things. But addressing, like, I don't know how much strong and how much weight that he's going to be able to put on in that frame.
Right.
I don't think he needs to put on that much.
No, he physically probably can't.
Yeah.
That's my thing.
Yeah,
he physically probably can't. But you gotta, if that is the thing though, you can't, you gotta learn to play within that, right? You gotta learn what Kevin Durant had to learn, and certain people that when they try to play you a certain way, Steph and Shea, because I'm not as strong and physically gifted, I have to learn these tools in order to be my best self, right? I think that's the part of the learning experience as well for the summer, like his summer program that they put together for you. The team give you a summer program. that has to be part of it, right? I need to learn how those guys went about it because I am same body frame. How did Kevin Durant overcome people being over physical with him, right? I limit my dribbles. I dictate where I catch the ball. So those are things, right?
Short roll.
Huh?
Short roll pull up in the floater because can't nobody.
So it's a lot of it. It's all of it, right? It's a lot of it, right?
If he mastered that right there, it's going to help all the guards around him, and he's going to be unstoppable.
Yeah,
because can't nobody block it.
Yeah.
So a floater and a short roll jumper.
Yeah, so looking at him, he shoots the ball well, but I'm just saying, so what we're taking from his statement is, I have to be better. The same thing that Shea said after this press conference. Shea is more seasoned in those moments. Shea worded it the right way. Wemby's still learning how to use his vocabulary in order to get people off his back, right? Shea realized after, like, I have to be better. I didn't do enough to lead. It's just certain words that I think Wemby is still learning after the defeat of the biggest stage on how to handle it.
So are you both okay with him being mostly a three-point shooter? When all is said and done, that's what he was through this playoff run. He was mostly a three-point shooter.
That's what the defense.
What was the stats?
Okay, I'll tell you exactly what they were.
It doesn't matter. The numbers don't matter. Like I just stated, that's what the defense forced.
Okay.
In order for him to be effective, he had to convert to that and didn't shoot a high clip in that, right?
No.
Because it's still tough defense being played on him.
I said that.
Okay, so
and they're making him settle for those.
They won 12 playoff games to your Spurs. And through those 12, he shot 47% from three, which is extraordinary for a 7'6" guy. He made 27 of 58 threes as they won their 12. They lost 10 playoff games. Yeah. And in those 10 losses, he was 12 of 56, which is 21%. So the truth is, when you boil it all down, they lived and died by the 7'6" guy from three.
How?
That's what happened.
How many twos did he shoot? Give
Well,
us the free.
I can tell you about
percentage.
Points in the restricted area, which again, he can dunk flat-footed. Look, he can just do that. So on buckets that he scored on dunks or just little lay-ins, I told you this, in game one at Oklahoma City, he eclipsed his whole playoff run. He had 12 of those. And guess what? He had 41 points and 24 rebounds. Game one, they steal it in double overtime. And from there on, they played 6 more against Oklahoma City and 5. So it's 11 more games. He averaged 4 buckets in the restricted area from that point on. So 12 in game one against Oklahoma City. Then all these other games that you play, 6 plus 5, 11 games, you only average 4 buckets in the restricted area. Okay, that's just wrong to me.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Did he shoot more twos than he shot threes?
I didn't.
Yes, he did. Skip.
Yes.
By a large volume.
Nearly a third of his shots were threes.
So when you look at Wemby and his 47% from three in the wins, as a player, when I got it going, we have a good chance of winning games.
Absolutely.
When I don't got it going, we might lose.
Okay,
Just
especially
hold
if
on.
you're the highest volume three-point shooter.
SGA, did he have a good series against the San Antonio Spurs?
No.
Shooting the ball?
No. Especially in the fourth quarter,
Especially
he did not.
at the three, right? Would you tell him not to shoot threes no more?
No, but he's never been a big three-point shooter.
But he has shot a good high clip throughout the season.
This year he did.
So, do you tell
made
SGA?
39%.
Do you say don't shoot? No, we don't want you to shoot more threes. We don't want you to get better as a three-point shooter, especially when we lose and you go 0 for 8, 1 for 7, 1 for. No, as players, we want to be challenged to get better. And if Wemby at this point in his career, the third year, right? This is his third
in the finals.
We're in year 3. He shot a lot of three-pointers last year. Decreased that.
He did.
So his percentages went up. Now we look at, okay, he needs to shoot less threes and be more in the paint and all this. That's up for the coaches to put him in position for that. They have a guard-centric offense coming down on pin downs and flare screens and the horns action where they drawing plays up for threes for him. So if
that's what he's most comfortable doing.
Yeah, Skip, it's just another analogy, right? Just take football, right? If a dude keep going across the middle, right? And you getting tagged like you getting hit every time. Hey man, throw me an out.
Throw me coach.
Hey, throw me a 5-yard out, man.
This hurt.
Like keep going in there. Hey, keep going across the middle. It hurt, man.
Throw me a deep ball.
Something other than me I gotta keep doing this. The hard part, right? This the hard part. Human nature kicks in at times. We still, as good as he is as a basketball, he's still fragile in this, right? Mentally and especially physically. As good as he is, he is going to revert to what's easiest.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's just what it is.
Yeah, for sure.
That's a lot of athletes. But especially, he's going to revert to the path of least resistance.
Okay.
That's just, hey, can't nobody get to it. I'm going to stand out here and shoot this bitch.
And I can make it. And I can make it.
I can make it because in the wins, I'm shooting 47 in the losses, so I'm a capable shooter.
Yeah.
So it's okay to settle? Like that's
for him, that's just what it is right now. Because he's still learning it. Like that's most people, Nick. You're not gonna keep going there and let me going upside you. Every time you go in there, you gotta pick yourself up off the ground. They gonna start shooting jump shots. That's just what it is.
Even though
I experienced it, Nick. Trust me.
Okay, but
you keep going there and keep getting hit after hit, just constantly, and you don't want the contact.
I was about to say, yeah.
Like that's the difference. People that don't mind it
will keep going in there.
They don't keep, and people that mind it, they not going.
Okay, but Kenyon, there's this thing called the free throw line. And every time they go upside your head, you go over there and swish.
They're not calling
he's
it.
He's at 90%.
Yes,
they are.
And you know they're not calling it. And you know they're not giving them calls.
They're giving him calls. That's all they get.
Every
If they call
My
the game
God.
honest, he should shoot more free throws.
For sure.
If they call the game honest,
for sure.
he should shoot more free throws because physically, what you have to do to play against him.
As a big.
As a basketball player. Fuck a big.
You got to keep him off the glass and all that shit.
And they put
7 free throws a night?
No, because he's out there on the 3-point line, so I don't got to.
But like I said, if I'm going in there, boom, you get your.
That's an excuse.
I get hit. Just say of the 10 times that, like, there's.
I understand.
So y'all heard him.
And you only call 3 of them.
On the pick and roll, when you're rolling and you got to bump them and you got to hit them.
Instead of me rolling, I'm going to pop. That's all.
Listen, I'm tired of that. You're not calling it. I'm not.
Did the same
They
thing
call it every time.
No, they don't.
Brunson was against calls.
So what's the difference between SGA's calls when he get the calls? This whole promotion of him being a foul baiter based on him getting calls, selling calls, and them actually being fouls.
Who shot the most shots in the NBA this regular season at the rim? Who attempted the most shots at the rim? SGA. So he's taking it into the restricted area time and time again, and he's getting some of those calls. Not all of them, but he's getting a lot of them.
You know what comes into that?
And he's a 90% free throw shooter.
But you know what comes into that, Skip? Ball handling, dribbling it low.
Being the point guard.
But you 7'5" and you dribbling up this motherfucker.
That ain't gonna do it.
That ball, you know how much space in between here and where that ball got to get to?
And I only had summer with Jamal Crawford. I ain't really get to handle the ball and learn how to be a ball handler.
I like Jamal Crawford, but Jamal
this
Crawford.
sound like the face of the league?
See, this is the difference, Skip.
Do that sound like the face of the league?
See, this is the difference, Skip. I don't think he should be out here working with fucking Jamal Crawford. Jamal Crawford was excellent in his craft, right?
Like, what?
I think that was a waste of time.
Okay.
What are you learning how to do? That's a waste of time. 2 different skill sets. That man 6'5", you 7'5". What you working on that kind of handle for? You don't need that. You need a Kevin Durant package. You need 1, 2, 3 dribbles or less package. You don't need a point guard influence. You don't need that.
I get it.
That's for other guys to go work on.
Sounds crazy how you
That's for
said it.
Dylan Harper to go do. That's for them other guys to go do. You need to work on some simplicity of that, right?
Yeah.
You need to simplify your game right now.
What do you think Tim Duncan and David Robinson are thinking watching Wemby play from the front row? You know, what do you think they're thinking?
He's not a big man.
I wish he can get to the box.
He's not a. He's not a center.
I wish he could make it. Just get to the box, turn around.
Yeah.
Face,
Wish he
floater.
could turn around.
You don't think they talk to him about
floaters? They
I
push
assume
him
they
to
do.
the 3-point line.
And you think they talking to Mitch Johnson about that?
Settle for three.
So Mitch Johnson, you should run these plays to get Wemby on the post.
Yeah, like
So why didn't they run any of those plays to get Wemby on the post?
I never saw a back pick to free Wemby coming up off the baseline.
No.
Because once he gets two hands on the ball 3 feet away, you're in some trouble because you're going to have to foul him, right? Now, you can knock the hell out of him and you can make it uncomfortable for him to be in there, but you're going to have to foul him because you can't stop that.
You run this. So this is my the old school way of coach. You can't teach height, man. Can't coach height. You can't teach it. Run a simple cross screen or something, man. Like this. Like to your point, they got to simplify it for him because he has his weight is an issue,
I understand,
right?
yeah.
So you run things to catch him on the move, to get him on the move, but closer to the basket.
Yep.
Run a traditional old school cross screen.
Slice cut.
Right. Back screen, slice him to the post.
Slice him to the post.
Catch him on, let him, because once he get it here, you can't get to it, right?
Okay.
So that's,
Think about the slice to the cross screen. Go from the slice and then go to back side to the slice. I mean to the weak side. So he can turn and shoot.
Okay, how tall do you say you were? Were you 6'9"-ish, 10? 6'9". If I made you 7'5" or 6, it'd be unfair, man. If I could take it was. No, I agree. That's what I'm saying. But if I could take your intangibles and pour into this kid, my God.
Listen, man.
It would be over, man.
Yeah, but it's stuff to work on, but that's the physical part of it. The game part of it, the getting better, the skill part of it, should I say, the skill part of it is two separate things, right? Me being able to hold my own physically and my skill set are two separate things.
They are.
Right? He's very skilled.
He is.
Need to simplify his game, doing too much, on the perimeter too much. He made like I told you, we was in there watching the other day, when nobody guarded him, he did the little fake half spin joint for no reason. Like he had the ball, he just faked and wasn't nobody guarding him. I'm like, see, that's the working with Jamal Crawford shit that you don't need. Because you pulled it out when you don't need it.
It helped with his handle.
No, he don't. What, Nick?
He not handling the ball like Jamal Crawford for it to be effective.
You know how low can he possibly get?
But he need handle though.
He got to dribble that bitch down here.
Jamal Crawford, but it could be handled though.
He got to get, how far that 7'5" guy going to be in the knees?
I'm pretty sure Jamal Crawford not teaching him shit he do. I'm teaching him how to work on his handle. A big man need handle if you want to do everything.
What do he need that for though, Nick, is what I'm asking.
Because he said he played like a guard.
Yeah, and you said he get pushed out to the
three-point line.
I know, but you said he played like a guard, though, right?
But he get pushed out to the three-point line. If I get pushed out there and I settle for threes and I'm scared to go down there, of course I need Jamal Crawford. Who is he going by with his handle? Y'all just said he get pushed out there.
Who is he
settle for three.
But who is he going by with his handle?
Oh, he can go by every big with his handle.
He wasn't going by nobody. He's
7'5".
It's just 7'5".
With his handle?
They just need to go.
He wasn't going by nobody with his handle.
You can see he was trying. He was trying to do some in and out.
He reversing out of pivots and certain things like that. And they pressuring up on him. He's sweeping it and going through. Those
shoot right over.
But my thing is,
shoot right over.
Who he in and out cross has he? Who he doing that to? Who he going by?
He's not. I'm pretty sure Jamal not
floaters
like his handle.
Yes.
Yes.
What is he going to Jamal for?
For handle.
For what?
You need to learn how to dribble.
He dribble where?
From the three-point line to the hole.
He don't need dribble.
Yes.
That's two dribbles.
That's one dribble for him.
A handle is a handle. A handle don't mean you need to be doing and one mixtape stuff. A handle mean you be able to have that ball if you want to drive.
KD.
If you want to bring it up the court, you could dribble up the court.
That's why he said KD.
He can do that.
No.
Two dribbles, 3 dribbles max.
Shit, Mitchell Roberts can dribble that bitch up the court.
Handler if I want to learn.
Andre Drummond can dribble it up the court.
You just need that one dribble.
But I'm just saying.
Kareem.
Rudy can dribble it up the court.
Nah, not like that.
Yes, you can dribble it straight up the court.
Nah, if you put pressure on certain guys, they can't dribble.
And you put pressure on him, he go give it to you.
Not Wemby.
Yes, he will.
So Caruso not taking Wemby's cookies?
You dribbling in front of him, you ain't gonna.
I'm picking you up 94 feet.
You gonna take the ball from him.
At 94
no
feet.
matter who's teaching him how to
94 feet. and I'm 7'5" and Caruso on me, I should just pass to the guard and run down and post up.
So then why would you do dribbling drills if you're going to do that?
Yes.
Why would I go do dribbling drills with anybody?
Because I need everything. Why would I shoot all threes if I'm not?
So why would I pass it up?
I need everything. I need the ball handle. I need
But why would
post up.
I
I need
pass it up,
3-point
Nick?
shoot.
Why are you passing it up?
It's a waste of time.
Why are you passing it up and going to do this? If you're
Because I got a smaller guy on me. That's
so why don't you got handle too?
I don't. Why waste all that trouble when I could pass it and go to the post?
So why?
But y'all saying I can't post up because I get pushed to the 3. That don't make no sense.
The dribbles for the bigs when I go against the bigs.
Thank
If a
you.
small
That's
guard,
what I'm
if a
saying.
small guard is guarding me, I'm gonna throw it up and then I'm gonna go to the spot and get the keys up.
Who is he bopping? Who he going bop?
I could bop every big that's out there. I'm faster than every big out there.
He don't got the foot speed like Cat.
Yes, that's
he
what-
don't got none of
Cat
that
slow.
other shit.
I don't need foot.
Cat slow.
You do need foot speed to get
All I
people
gotta
out
get
the
is
dribble.
off you, off balance. One dribble, I'm longer than everybody. That's all it's gonna take me 2 steps to the hole.
But you're
in and out,
but you're
1
thin,
step to the hole.
and you're small, and you're weak. So you get hit, and now we can make you pick your dribble up.
Make an excuse.
So when Steph was doing this thing, would it have been more beneficial for Steph to go work with Ray Allen and Reggie Miller, or fucking Hakeem Olajuwon and Shaq?
From Steph from that post. I work with Sam Cassell.
Huh?
I work with Sam Cassell.
1 dribble pull-ups.
Nope, post up too.
1 dribble, 2
middies.
pull-ups.
I work with Sam
For
Cassell.
Steph?
Middies.
Nobody ever said Steph was playing like a big.
Who for Steph? I'm just asking. Would it more, I didn't say play like I said. Would it be more beneficial?
No, to go to Ray Allen for sure.
And Reggie Miller, right?
Yes, for sure.
So that's what I'm saying about Wemby.
Yeah, but he said Wemby's a guard, so he.
But he's not. What he said
he plays like a guard.
But what he said, the position that he plays are 2 separate things.
If he plays like a guard, then yeah, I'm gonna go.
But
to
he
Jamal.
plays like, but he's 7'4".
I get that.
That's what I'm saying. The fact of the matter is he's 7'4". Damn what people think he play like or what position that he faced the bat, he's 7'4", right?
It's automatically he's a center.
He's a center.
Automatically, positionally, he's a center. But he plays
KD
like a
when he
guard.
came out too? When KD came out?
And what happened?
He wasn't crossing over and stuff too?
Yeah, he was crossing over.
So Wemby can't learn that from Jamal Crawford?
KD didn't learn it from Jamal Crawford.
So do we want him to get better or not?
Getting better is me getting better. If I'm working on my ball handle, I'm getting better.
No, that's not helping him, Nick. That's a waste of time.
Man.
If you don't plan on putting him at the point guard position to handle the ball more.
So you saying everybody with handles got to be a point guard? That's crazy.
He's a 5-man.
Okay, it's.
What other
Joker,
5 men
bring
are
it
you
up.
gonna promote to
Joker, bring it up.
What other 5 men?
And he ain't breaking nobody down on the dribble
But
neither.
that's what I'm saying. I'm faster than mostly big.
Embiid ain't working with Jamal Crawford.
No, I'm saying Embiid.
Joker ain't working with Jamal Crawford.
Embiid had a handle though.
Yeah. But he ain't going by nobody.
And he not out here with a point guard.
Embiid wasn't going by no bigs.
Oh, y'all crazy.
Not but boom, boom, boom. No.
We're not.
Embiid wasn't doing none of that.
No, not like that, bro. Not getting by motherfuckers like, I'm hitting you with the
He 280, 290. He
Yes,
ain't
man,
going
he's
by
still
nobody,
crossing.
man.
Yes.
Not with no dribble.
All right.
That's all I'm saying.
So we saying Embiid just what?
It was with footwork.
Just fucking bigs. Just talk about the rest of the bigs. Everybody else in big that are big,
I'm
they don't
not
have
the
handle.
rest of the bigs though.
But my thing
I'm
is
not the rest of the. I'm
So
a
how can
unicorn.
Would he
I
be
got
more-
everything.
would
Why I
it be
can't
more
work on
effective?
everything?
You can work
You don't
on it, but
need
it's a
it. You
waste
don't
of
need
time.
everything.
Yes, I do. I need to be able to dribble out of certain situations too.
Why?
I need to be able to post up when it's time to post up. I need to be able to shoot a 3 if they giving me the 3. I need to be able to get to the elbow if I want to get to the elbow.
I need my coach to
Great
put
players
me in
got
positions.
everything.
I need my coach to put me in
Great
positions
players
to
got
win.
everything.
I
That's
need my
crazy
coach to put me in position.
If I'm working on my hand, don't mean I'm gonna be out there doing and one mistake nutmegs going around your head.
Yeah,
I'm just going in and out you real fast.
So you heard what I just said? Wasn't nobody guarding him in game 4.
He did a fake half.
The Smitty did shit, the fake half spin, wasn't nobody guarding him.
But
he brought that shit out because, you know what?
He got
I worked on it
He
during
got it
summer.
in his arsenal.
It was a waste of time is what I'm saying.
If a
Nick.
big guard him, I'm gonna do that move on him and I get by.
But nobody was guarding him.
But I could do the move though. That's what I'm
For
saying.
what?
There wasn't a reason to
There
do
was
the move.
no reason to do it, Nick.
You know, but it's just, nigga, I could do the move on the big if he's guarding me. I would have that in my arsenal.
Nick, if you were
So we saying this
the move
stick
you
to
did, the move you brought out in game, the 360 layup, right? You brought that up because on the break, would you have done that shit on the break?
By myself, no.
Exactly.
But you could.
But you could though. But it would have been. That's all I'm saying.
You have
Nick.
so much shit, it comes out.
That's why he's saying simplify the shit.
That's all I'm saying, Nick.
Simplify. You don't need all the shit. You got a lot. You don't need it all.
3 dribbles or less, man.
I get that. Yeah.
Well, that's all. Like you don't need the Kyrie Irving package because you don't. He don't need that. He don't need
Then he forget out there,
you
forget
sham
half
God.
the shit. You forget half the shit.
The fact that he has the sham God and all that shit is great. I'm not saying
That's
that.
all I'm saying. Yeah.
He brought out in the All-Star game. Damn, that's cool. That shit looked amazing. But when it's time to get to it, NBA Finals, I need you 3 dribbles or less.
Tuck that shit in.
17 feet in the end, big fella. That's all I'm saying.
Man. We use that in the summer, man.
That's all I'm saying.
Well, sufficient discourse for the day. We're going to talk a lot more Spurs and Knicks throughout this week. Was hoping that the finals went longer. Unfortunately, Wemby and the Spurs let us down. We're not able to execute that, but a lot more to address. But want to say thank you to everybody on this couch. Great show today.
Hey, get inside.
Okay.
What's
Get
that?
inside.
Get inside?
What
does it
not
say?
a body bag.
I can't read what it says. What
did it say?
Tight fit.
What did it say?
Might be get your limbs. Can I sit on the top of the couch?
Ants.
Can't. That's your name.
Gets.
Ants. E.T.
What is that?
Can't get packed up. Yeah, he's dead.
I see he dead. Okay, can't
You did that by yourself?
packed. Oh, that is the D. Packed up.
You see the ED is little.
Is that symbolic? Okay, little D.
Congratulations, man.
Symbolic.
Congratulations is in order, nigga.
Symbolism.
You thought enough about me to go do all this
when
for
you
me?
lose, you gotta do.
Both of y'all did this for me?
Skip the oversized body bag featuring the
Yeah, this your
favorite
first
alien.
win since you've been here, Skip. I'm congratulating you. You've been taking a lot of
Man,
L's
you've
lately,
ordained
man.
as victim Wembenyama. I believe.
Victim, I did do victim.
Did call him that.
Victim on?
Victim.
Victim on.
But
I'll take my L's, man.
Victim on.
I'm in there.
Victim on, Junior.
Act up.
You see me? Victim on.
He wouldn't have found it.
a great piece of cinema. But shout out to everybody in the chat.
He found a
Shout
real
out to
enemy.
everybody on this cap. Shout out to our amazing crew. This has been another episode of Gil's Arena presented by Underdog. Whoop, whoop. We will see y'all tomorrow.